voice that narrates the way, and the ever-steady Styxboy shall rot away your brain. Bad to the bone, bruise the fur, pick up for days on days, and the great sound covers Boba Fett's have bad writing to slay. We are all damage of damage. We are all damage of damage. We are all damage. The qualified, we are prepared.
It's Friday night again, and we're back. And Dom is back from the armpits of hell, the South, or where the hell he was, moving someone.
The hot crotch of the country.
The hot crotch of the country.
You were in North Carolina. Were you in low country or high country in North Carolina?
Well, near freaking Raleigh, next North Carolina. So I guess that's
low.
Hello?
Mid.
The audience wants to know how bad what's a swamp bass.
Yeah, all I know is I was sweating in areas where you shouldn't sweat.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
Don will be selling his sweaty underwear.
Up good.
I'm telling you, the sweat was so bad, I was making Picasso's, baby. That's how bad.
Come on.
Sounds more like a Rorschach to me.
We got Tommy Longbox. What's going on? It's Friday. Time for the
Tommy.
green label. Have a good show, fellas. GT Comics. Mama Bear. Hello, boys.
Hello, Mama Bear.
Hello, Blue Bear. Look at this. Damien, who has swamp ass? Dom has swamp ass.
Last week I did.
I figure once you kind of get into your late 40s, if it's like above 75 degrees out, there's just nothing you can do about it. It just is what it is.
Oh, and Wamba. Got myself an issue of Gun Honey #1, and I liked it. Like what I seen in the context of the book. Wait,
Good job.
Between the covers?
Hey, I don't give a shit what anybody says. It's not saying it's Hard Case Crime, which is part of Titan Comics, has put out fantastic noir stuff for years. They've done the Miss Tree series, the Minky Tesla series. They're all good stories. They're well-written noir stories. So there is stuff in between the cover of those books outside of just cover candy. So,
you lock the door?
I am I'm a big supporter of that label and what the stuff they put out.
Well, since I haven't spoken to Dom pretty much all week, how are you enjoying your show? What? That's what you're allowed to say?
Let me tell you, I'm having a good time. And I was friggin'
He got a Marco band.
Friggin' loving it, man. Fucking I really did. You know,
Fine.
regardless of fact, you know, if you want to critique some things and some things that were said or some things we did, hey, that's everything, every movie. But I'm telling you, this was the most badass friggin' like, you know, I'm not gonna spoil anybody if anybody didn't watch it but if you didn't watch it by now, then
Too bad.
I don't too bad.
Too bad.
All I know is it is the best friggin' death scene since Order 66 against Jedi. I think
it was better than Order 66, quite frankly.
Well, Order 66 was
there's nothing like Anakin going in and mowing down.
No,
Padawan.
exactly.
Well, that's
They didn't even
a
show-
segment.
When
Yeah, but
Anakin
you knew it was happening. That's all
down
you
the
did.
hall
on.
of Coruscant, and you hear the Imperial March. There's nothing better than that. I'm just talking about the fact that the death of Jedi through lightsaber, off the wall, off the charts.
I wanted to see when I watched was it the last movie, the prequels, Sith
Rise of Skywalker.
No, the prequels,
Revenge of the Sith.
Revenge of the Sith.
Revenge of the Sith. I wanted to see him mow down younglings. I wanted little heads flying around the room. Force
It's not Game of Thrones.
Well, listen.
It's not Game of Thrones.
Look,
Well,
David
listen.
Jones even show it.
You got to see Kaya Mundi take it like a bitch.
Well, I tell you this.
Heat a blaster.
I tell you this. If you want to see Padawans mowed down, in the arms of an angel, Jackie. In the arms of an angel.
I didn't want to see Padawans mowed down, but in terms of a dramatic scene of like, oh shit, that was a dramatic scene of Anakin walking in there.
Freaking goddamn I have to get the friggin' on my friggin' boys watch because I haven't been able to get up to date. I have to get myself together. But yeah, I know Homelander did something nuts, as he always does.
Homelander is Homelander, and Anthony Starr gave a stellar performance.
You want to something funny? Actually, they had a video and they put Chris Evans as Homelander, and it was friggin' honey. It was funny as hell. They put,
I wouldn't believe Chris Evans is Homelander.
I don't know.
Homelander's so well cast, and
he is
to play somebody that mentally damaged. He does such a good job with that role.
No, but anyway, Acolytes episode 5, I have to give it a thumbs up. I thought it was fucking off the wall, and I enjoyed it. I
like lightsabers and Jedi's getting mowed down. I mean, I
listen. I feel bad
in terms of spoilers. In this nowadays where things are streamed, it's not network TV where it's like, oh man, I missed it. How am I ever going to watch it?
Yeah.
Gotta
wait 6 years for it to come out of VHS.
Spoiler alert.
All I know
if you like lightsabers and Jedi's getting mowed down, it was a good episode.
Listen, Wave Seeker is crying in the back
because of yours.
Speak. Yeah. That was some brutal shit. I'm telling you.
R.I.P. the six pack.
When you look at that and you go back to that, that is some brutal shit, man. I'm like, this is what Star Wars should be. I'm telling you.
Should be or could be or.
It could be. You know what? Listen, there's 10 things that I could put together.
I'm
make Star Wars
I'm waiting for them.
a lot better. But I'm like right now, it's not even unfortunate. This is the people have. They're afraid of new stuff. They're afraid of new stories. And look, this is people. I am born in 1977 for the original trilogy.
Here we go.
That's my thing. But I'm gonna tell you this: after when the prequels came out, Star Wars changed. When the prequels came out, so the original trilogy for us kids here that grew up with it.
I didn't grow up with Star Wars.
Well, you just
I was watching Doctor Who, like real sci-fi.
I'm just saying the fact is that growing up, it was something different. It was amazing growing up. But once we got older, the prequels came out. It changed that changed the original trilogy forever. And the people that grew up.
Yes, it showed us how much worse the prequel acting was than the original trilogy.
Exactly, but you see the original acting was cheesy, and the special effects weren't there. You had just stop motion, which was really cool. Which I like the stop motion stuff. Then you go to heavy CGI.
Like Joe said it in the chat, Padme should have been arrested for
being
her activities.
She turned around and told Anakin, "I can't be with you." She comes with this damn glow cut dress, a breast roll out, all these things. How are you not able to friggin' concentrate? Come on, she did that on purpose.
She groomer and then abandoned her children's by giving up the will to live.
Exactly.
After she had a tryst with her victim, Anakin, she abandons the children by dying. Horrible mother.
But you know what? When he was 9 years old on Tatooine, she looked at him and she goes, "I'm going to tap that."
Oh my God. I disavow.
Give me
9 more years.
He gets time to move on.
Another big show is
Are you an angel?
Anybody watching Hot D?
Hot
Who?
D.
House of Dragon.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Abbreviating shit. Oh, look at that. Look at that.
What we got?
Man of the hour, Tower of Power.
There you go. What's up?
Oh,
the hotness factor of the show just went up.
You guys hear me?
New mic and everything.
Hey.
Wow,
excited. How's life been treating you, Jedi?
Oh, it's rough. I just got home. Saw you guys badgering Dom, and Dom just
badgering.
What else is new?
Dom's happy. I'm happy. Dom's happy about a Star Wars project. So I'm happy.
Dom's enthusiasm over this. This Star Wars, it's a decent show. It was a good episode, but damn it, Dom, calm down.
I know, but I just like the fucking killing. That's all I want, man. People should die in Star Wars all the time. By a lightsaber. Everybody who didn't die with the lightsaber, this takes away everything I said. This is what they should. You can stand by the lightsaber, you die by the lightsaber. Not Reva, not Sabine. You got to die.
I'll tell you what, this last episode reminded me a lot of the way The Walking Dead was back in the day.
Yeah.
Like, who's going to die?
They're killing everybody.
I know.
It's like, damn.
Yeah. Well, you figure you had to. You can't have a lot of people know about this and what's happening. So you got to pretty much kill everybody off.
Right.
Jedi, did you order the helmet that they went on pre-order?
God, no, man. That is the dumbest freaking helmet I've ever seen. It looks like somebody bedazzled a GIMP helmet and then
it's like it looks like a Xenomorph helmet. It looks like an alien helmet. Like
well, I saw that is that just a GIMP? Is that just a gag, or is there really a black series of that helmet coming out?
Yeah, it's coming out. It's coming out.
The black series looks better than what they got in the movie. The one in the movie looks ridiculous. I don't like it.
The TV, it's made of
or the TV.
Well, it's made of. It's just the helmet's the way it is because of the special alloy that they have that they use. That came in the first. It's the first canon appearance.
It's also a different size for the head. It's got to be on too.
What's up, Mama?
Yes, we have first live action metal appearance.
Well, no, the metal, the kurtosis. That's the name of the metal. It's the alloy that can make the lightsabers discharge.
Yeah. Sounds like part of the life cycle.
They had it in Dr. Aphra. They put it in Dr. Aphra comic. They had
apparently it's a Magneto helmet. It keeps people from reading your brain or something.
No, but you don't understand.
Yeah.
So basically, he's the only one that had the helmet. Think about it. If everybody had helmets, all the Sith guys, people could read their minds. He's the only one that said they can't read my mind. I have the helmet on because you can't read my mind.
I'm happy for Dom. He's got something else to collect now.
I'm buying that helmet. I'm
happy for you.
I pre-ordered the helmet.
He's gonna wear it at work.
Did you really? Shut up, Bruce.
Yes, I pre-ordered the helmet. It's cool as hell, and it lights up.
Oh boy!
And it sounds
I can wear it when I meet up with Styx.
It's got a freaking zipper on it, man. What the?
I have far better ways to spend $100.
I got a new name for. I got a new name for the character, the Sith who laughs.
Ooh.
There you go.
Ooh.
Yeah, I do like the character.
So quit your day job.
Yeah.
No, all right.
I don't have a day job.
Let's get into this. Let's get into this hot 10 list of outside looking in, and then get into the.
I've been gone a while. There better not be any X-Men on this list. That's all I'm saying. I've been gone long.
Run that beautiful.
Let's do it.
Footage. Welcome back to Outside Looking In, the show where these books are not hot enough for the hot 10, but they might be moving, might be spec behind them being on this list. First up, we got Blade number 5. Spoiler from Blood Hunt number 4. It's mentioned in the notes. A few copies started to move, so.
Yeah, I don't know if you like footnote spec. But that's basically what this is. In Blood Hunt, there is a footnote reference to this book. So that is why this is moving, which is this is dollar book all day.
Yeah, I think Varney took over Blade in this book, like he's trying to do in Blood Hunt.
Is this the Hot 2 variant of this cover?
Oh, not you too. Come on.
It looks like it. It looks like he's.
That's how Don gets a raise every year. Hot 2.
That's why you got to spit on it.
Joe and I did not even rehearse this. It just It's just
we're good.
We're just on the same level, same vibe.
Yes, we've noticed.
So yeah, I like I said, I mean this is a book I wouldn't pay any money for significantly, but hey, if you see it in a dollar bin, hey, why not pull it out?
I think I bought it for $3.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's
nice.
But yeah, again, it's footnotes. We're seeing a lot of these books. There are a lot of dollar books that are moving, and jumping up here and there. So this is definitely one of them. So
is this the first footnote spec?
I'm sure it's been done before, but
not the first dumb spec, that's for sure. But
yeah.
All right, moving on from this crap.
Thank you.
Superman 32.
Oh.
From Superman set photos.
Moving on from one crap to more crap.
First, Ulysses. People are specking that guy in the black suit is Ulysses. And what's the other one? Ultraman. But I'm calling it now. I think it's Midnighter.
It would make sense if it was Midnighter with the Authority.
It's the freaking Authority.
But people are, specking on the Ulysses stuff, and
I think it's just
like,
a foot soldier.
Look at this beautiful JRJR cover.
Where?
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, people
His
picking
art
this
is
up
so
for the
bad.
first Ulysses.
It's not
So
even stapled right. It's like stapled wrong.
Well, it's a wrap. It's a wrap cover. That's why.
It's a wrap.
Oh, is it a wrap? Okay.
Yeah.
No. It is. Even though I would say JR has to be the only artist that's, instead of getting better, his art is getting worse.
Well,
over the years.
Well, no, Frank Miller is there.
Frank Miller's got it from right in the shitter.
Yeah, I mean, there's a handful of them that. I mean, JR's he's still competent, but I just for cover work, it's rough. But yeah, so like I said, we're gonna start seeing this as we keep getting like set reveals of Clark Kent's bad hair and all kinds of other stuff from the set of Superman. You're gonna start getting all kinds of weird little secondary and tertiary spec out of that, and it is what it is. Again, these books. These books are very findable. I wouldn't rush out to spend large quantities of money on these books.
Yeah, I saw a 9.8 before this spec hit was $45 for a 9.8 of this.
Yeah,
it's cost Slavic,
$2.
I mean, we already knew authority was coming. If you're starting to spec now, you're too late.
Yeah, especially specking on Ulysses.
Yeah,
right.
But I don't know. I mean, Gunn likes to throw 8 million weird characters in his projects.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of secondary characters that don't have major roles but show up here and there. And I doubt he's going to stop doing that with the DCU.
I have a feeling that the person in that black suit is actually his wife. That is this suit that they use in their bedroom.
Oh, poor other. Yeah, okay. Let's move on. That's just ridiculous.
I thought it was Mr. Terrific's jacket that says fair play on the side.
It's always good when your wife shares the same hobbies with you.
It is. What? From James Gunn's Sexy Time. We got Green Lantern 87, officially greenlit on HBO. It moved from Max to HBO Originals, which is a higher quality than Max shows, which is good for everyone. Green Lantern Lanterns will be on Sunday nights, like Game of Thrones. Let's go.
Here's a quality book.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like John Stewart. He's my favorite Lantern.
It's a tie between.
I love this whole.
I like Kyle and
Green Arrow series is fantastic.
Just about that much.
I'm not a Kyle guy.
The degenerate Sully in the period of Superman. I don't think Superman has been pure ever.
He disrupts my lightsaber discharge.
If you have a discharge, you should get that looked at, Joe.
I think the only other book besides this would be the next issue is his origin, or like 2 issues later is his origin.
Yeah, I mean, I guess once we know more about this show and what other lanterns show up and stuff like that, or might appear in there, then you'll probably get some other weird spec popping up here and there. But
I would actually say this and Green Lantern 59, first Guy Gardner will be there's no way they're going to have Guy Gardner just show up in Superman and not the Lantern show.
Specking on that first bowl cut.
First bowl cut.
I don't know. I'm excited. I'm not a huge Green Lantern reader, but I think I'm most excited for the Lantern show out of a lot of the DCU projects.
Yeah, and the Hal Jordan and John Stewart book. They've been really good reads so far.
Yeah,
Green Lantern War Journal.
Yeah, they have been.
And great covers on War Journal.
So you get your
moving on.
John Stewart spec moving up the chain.
This book used to be so expensive.
It came down a bit, and then it started to drip back up a bit. So
we got the Spectre 54 Superman set photos. First, Mr. Terrific. Fair play.
This is I like Mr. Terrific.
I like that cover too.
It's not something that's a rumor. He will appear, and if he appears in this, I'm sure he's going to end up getting used throughout the DCU. I doubt they're going to throw away a lot of these characters if they introduce them, and if they have like significant screen time. I doubt they're going to throw them away. That they're probably going to keep using them. So this is not a bad book to have.
I've seen a lot of people say that this book is hard to find, and even harder to find in high grade. But
it is. It's a weird middle run of that Spectre run.
Can't have been too many people buying Spectre, especially at this point in time when it was not a very interesting character.
I'm still trying to find a good copy of Showcase 60, which bothers me. I'll get one eventually. I got Showcase 61, the second appearance, Silver Age appearance of Spectre.
Yeah, those ones are fine.
But 60's been rough to find in decent shape. It's not going to break the bank too much. Mr. Terrific is a cool character, and it is a really stupid name. But
he's no Paul Orndorff, but
at least they broke the trend with black characters at DC. Black Lightning, Black this, Black
yeah. He's not Black Terrific, so
he's Black Terrific. That would have just been bad.
or Mr. Black Terrific. That would have been acceptable as well, I guess. But yeah, no, he's great. I mean, he's an interesting character. I would like to see them expand on his character in live action because he's a good one to have in there. So,
and the final book, The Authority #1. Engineer and I'm saying Midnighter were on set as Superman filming, having Superman in handcuffs, so you didn't see the set photos, and face down on the ground. He was. Styx looked like Flash Gordon and Joe, calm down.
Yeah. These Authority books have always been, outside of issue 1, a lot of them are findable. I still find them in dollar bins sometimes, a lot of the Authority run.
I don't know if I want Ryan Reynolds to come back.
He ain't gonna go to that.
No, I want more no-name actors. I really don't want big-name actors. Because you get no-name actors, you bring them in cheap, you just develop them, find some decent talent that's out there.
That's what he did with Corn Sweat and what's her name from Mrs. Maisel. You know, they were.
Well, no, she's well known. I mean, she's done enough that she.
I'm talking about like
well known face.
Big movies.
You're talking household name, right?
Big screen. Yeah, household.
Yeah, household name.
You know, you're right. It's better to find actors on streaming services because they act just as good or better than a lot of these higher paid Hollywood stars. A lot of Hollywood stars, they actually phone it in.
Well, you can get them longer and cheaper, like Joe's trying to say. I think.
Yeah.
I mean, that's where you're gonna keep your money closer to you because you're not paying like a Tom Cruise $50 billion zillion just to jump out of a plane.
You know, it's like $10 million just to buy heels for him to stand on, to walk around in. Like if you the same height as the leading ladies. Sorry, Jedi. I know you love Tom Cruise.
Plus, I like the lesser known actors because you let them build and grow into that role, and then you tend to see that person first as Superman and then second as the actor that plays them, versus getting somebody that's really recognizable into a role. Because if you have Ryan Reynolds as Hal Jordan, you're gonna look at him and go Ryan Reynolds first before Hal Jordan. I'd rather see a character playing Hal Jordan and go first in my head Hal Jordan versus the actor being recognizable.
Right.
But
who would play Apollo? I mean, who would you think? Who would you get to play Apollo?
I I mean, you could do anybody for any of these roles because they can swap whatever they want anymore. They have a lot of leeway in terms of what they do.
I would say anybody but Tom Holland.
That 12-year-old shouldn't play adults.
No.
He should always play Spider-Man. Let him be forever 16.
I would say Austin Butler or Jacob Elordi for me. But
Butler's
what is this?
Butler's getting pretty recognizable.
Why are we doing this?
We're doing on the fly casting. So thank you for tuning in for Outside Looking In. We have a great show ahead. We got some indie titles to talk about. We got some cheesecake covers always. Might have some pickups later. Well, maybe
we'll do pickups now. Why not?
If you want to check out the write-up for these books, head over to CBSI.com and check out Pete's write-up and check out Pete's shorts.
Pete's shorts. Don't check out Pete's shorts. They don't fit right.
They don't fit right.
Pete's. Check out Pete's John Stockton's.
Yeah.
Yes,
he's the assist leader of Rennavision. All right, let's do some pickups. Bruce, you're in driver's seat.
All right, I'll go first. What the heck?
What is that noise? Is that
What
me?
is that?
I have no clue.
Is Dom singing? What's he
No,
going
I'm
on?
watching SmackDown. Paul Heyman's got through.
What? We're on a show. What are you doing?
I knew it. I knew he was. Anytime you see Dom looking off like this, he's watching SmackDown.
I can see it in the reflection of his pops. Jeez. You can. Come on, Dom. Turn the volume down over there.
Turn the volume down on your boy soap operas.
All right. I got a few books from Josh International Comics from his claim sale. Little Wonder Woman 168.
Oh, nice.
Is she cutting her hand?
Yes.
She's badass that way.
She's tough.
I got a newsstand of New Avengers 31.
I got that. That's a cool cover right there.
Yeah, some good covers on that run.
I picked up an Idolized.
Oh, thank you.
Idolized? The hell is that?
I don't know. I just bought it. It was Art Adams.
Why did you buy
Adams? Because it's Art Adams in it.
Oh.
And I get the piss.
And she's perky.
And then I got this little number.
Oh God, I love that book. Yeah, the black Nuno Ferreira pop Archie pop art variants are great. I have a whole stack of all the different ones. But the black cover is always fantastic.
Here's some pickups I got today. I got Hitman number 18. First appearance of Section 8. I'm hoping they're coming to DCU.
I have that all downtown here, Section 8. What are you talking about?
Ghost Spider number 2.
There you go.
What was the next one?
People seem to like that cover. That's the one where they did the 1/100 of that Ghost Spider cover.
I got to complete the set.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Because
Why?
I have to.
Completest.
Little Harley.
Ooh. Someone's been under the dryer too much. Ooh.
And then
Fluffy.
let's see. Then we got little Gatchaman.
There you go. I like the Sanford Green Connecting covers. I think they might be my favorites of that series, the covers.
Yeah. Picked up a few covers.
There you go.
June.
Princess.
I like that as well.
June, not Princess.
Yeah.
Little Ryu.
Full respect.
Nice cover.
And then they gave Ken, as you guys like to call him, his own comic. So I like the group shot.
That's basically the Breakfast Club right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I won this in a Raz.
Oh, here we go.
You shot some more jizz. There you go.
You met horseshoe up your ass.
Well, I've got that cover. Not great at it, but
yeah. I only paid like $10 to win this thing. You want to go? Okay. Here we go.
Oh. All right. I don't have much today. Speaking of Archie stuff, a little
weird science.
Limited out of 200.
Weird science. How much?
Weird science.
I got a Kickstarter that finally came in. Strings number 3.
Nice. The Wonder Woman homage.
Yeah, that's me when a girl rides me.
Yeah,
I thought you were a girl.
any riding bomb covers I love.
That's Dom on the weekends.
I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for all my other covers, but I stick with 125.
Yeah, I'm waiting for my Zatannas to come in from my pre-orders, bastards.
I got pre-orders from like 4 different places to get that, so that's all I got today. It was a slow week.
Jedi, have anything?
No, yeah, I got some stuff.
Yeah, Styx is assembling.
Me?
Hey, Styx is in a different room. What's going on here? I just noticed that.
He's on someone else's casting couch.
I have been hoarding a little bit, Cosmic.
So you should have a good backlog.
Actually, I hadn't bought anything in several weeks, and then this past weekend, I kind of went a little nuts on something they call whatnot. So,
you
were cutting back on whatnot.
It'll get you.
Yeah.
Impulse buying not as dangerous.
I don't even remember buying this.
What the hell is that?
It's an art book by Tyler or Jamie Tyndall. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, that's cool though.
Oh, that's cool. I like the cover.
He signed the inside.
Oh, perfect.
I picked up a signed copy of Vampirella by Miss Frizen.
Nice.
Very nice.
It's
a great
another Vampirella by Dawn How do you say her name?
McTeague.
Yeah.
That's
nice.
Yeah.
I met her. She's really good.
Another one by Miss Dawn.
Yeah.
Nice.
These are not signed, but Power Hour nice version of Star Wars. They have a naughty version that I don't
like. That's the name of my new show.
I'm a sucker for Power Hour stuff. I have to.
I love how to do knockers. Knockers.
And Leia.
There we go.
Lay her.
All right. I don't know if these are metal covers. They had a little sale going on the metal covers. Do these show up? I don't know.
Yeah.
This is a metal Power Hour Harley.
That's
nice.
Cool.
Metal covers are fun. I hate
another metal cover Harley.
Nice.
And these are what they call them, the PH, the print copies or whatever. I don't know. I'm a sucker for a gimmick. What can I say? Got another Star Wars.
Ooh, got Dark Talon and Lee, and I like that cover.
Nice.
And then this is the Virgin copy of it, where they're a little more scandally undressed, but still covering the.
I know you have the fully nude.
No, I don't do the completely naughties. I don't. And I already had a copy of this, but they sold. I bought another copy of this. I just like this cover. I don't even know who does that
cover.
Be careful! Don't cut your hands on those books.
Yeah,
some of those metal covers are rough, man. It's
yeah.
And then just to wrap it up, so there is a book that I've been wanting to get a Frizen book that I've been wanting a signed copy of for a long time. There was only one on eBay for the longest time. And I finally got I sent the guy an offer, gal. I don't know which, but and they accepted. And this is one of my favorite comics when I first started reading comics again. And it's an indie, so it's kind of fitting with today. It's a Frizen signed 1 in 25 Beauty #1.
Very nice. That's great. It's a great Frizen cover.
This is going up on the wall because this is like this is probably my favorite Frizen cover ever.
There's so much great Frizen covers out there, and so many of them are so affordable and findable as well.
And
got horror Revival series.
The beauty, I don't know. It's the beauty is a really good story. It kind of turns into an anthology about along the same lines, the same storyline, but different stories within the same storyline universe, if you will. It's pretty cool story. Have you read that?
No,
Joe, do you read?
No.
It's basically the story. A lot of stories. I think I've talked about it on here before.
I like anthology books though.
It's basically in this universe, and again, there's different crime stories and things within this universe of where people are catching an STD that makes them beautiful.
Yeah.
It's like you could be like a hideous creature, and you catch this STD at night. You kind of go through this. You just sweat all the ugliness off of you, and you wake up the next morning beautiful. But now this disease has, for people, or some people are starting to, that have this disease, are starting to spontaneously combust, and they're trying to figure out what's going on. It's a pretty cool story. It really is. So, but it's old. I mean, they've already wrapped up the series, I believe. So,
stories as we care about boobies. Boobies.
I love me some.
Dom, do you have anything?
Oh yeah, I got a couple of things. Yeah, so I got a couple of pops. Actually went to Target. I picked up the mall from the 25th anniversary and Menace. Mall.
I like the black box on that.
Yeah, I do like the black box. Like, actually, Ray Park is going to be in Jersey next month. So
Jersey?
In Jersey, Collecticon.
They have a lot of cons in Jersey.
Mall and Bloodspin's Speeder, which is pretty cool.
Nice. Dom goes to so many cons. I want Dom's life. How do you get
AOA? We do the same thing like we do with Poison Ivy. You just scratch it and put a little gasoline on it, clears it right up.
I got the Qui-Gon Jinn with Mall 2-pack. I was able to pick up Her Universe Diamond Collection in Ahsoka.
Ooh.
They sold out already on the Funko shop real quick.
Is that really called Her? Is that really called Her Universe?
And then listen, I love. They're not the real thing. Bootlegs, sometimes bootlegs are just as good as the real thing to get autographed, because at the end of the day, I'm not paying the prices of some of the prices they want for these damn Funko Pops.
You get bootlegs.
You get them autographed, it jacks the value up. I just want it for my personal collection.
Yeah. Jedi, Her Universe is the Ashley Eckstein company.
I have the ones. Right over
Her
here.
Universe is the Ashley Eckstein company. She's the voice of Ahsoka.
Okay.
So my originals are up here. These are the bootlegs. They get autographed and they put them aside. So I'm happy to have these.
Don't get them mixed up.
Yeah, no. Mine are up there. They're not going to get mixed up. I got that. Also, I got another package of.
I'm still buying pops.
Of course, I got another package of the Oreos.
He relapsed.
You did.
You and the Oreos.
And wait,
the living room is full again.
So I bought 2 packs when I went to North Carolina. I brought them back. They were all the light side. Boom. So I actually bought this today. There's no
you
tab.
like the dark side.
There's no tab. I like the dark side. Sorry.
It's probably way on the side.
So we're going to see this together. What I got. I actually.
Wait, did you already eat the others, Dom?
They're in the refrigerator right now.
I was gonna say we got a contest to see what happens first, whether Dom gets a Boba Fett Oreo or diabetes.
My wife's eating the Oreos. Let's see if I get, because there's no tab on top. It is weird. So
if they spill out all over the place, that'd be awesome.
2. Yeah!
There you go.
I got the dark side.
Dom has figured out the secret.
Yes.
If it's no tab, it's dark side.
The secret is just buy them all, I guess.
So here we go. So this is what you do.
You got the red food dye, which will make you impotent, but you might get a Boba Fett.
Red dye number 5.
You Star Wars fans will fall for anything. You know that. You guys will buy anything.
Hold on 1 second.
They do.
Got Vader. Hold on.
Sorry.
Touching all these
the only worthwhile food buying was the Mr.
You're
T
right.
cereal.
Dom is.
Here we go.
I mean, I would.
The Boba Fett cookie.
There you go.
There's nothing wrong with buying like Oreo cookies like that, but
Stormtrooper, you know what's good with this? You take a cup of coffee,
a Sarlacc pit.
You dug it in the coffee, and you
what?
Yeah.
Oh wow, Dom!
You take the whole bag of Oreos, walk over to the trash, and
Dom, you've invented something that everyone's going to want to do now. Dip their cookies in stuff.
They'll be doing this at every Starbucks now.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
What are you saying, Jedi?
Huh? Oh no, I was just saying the difference between a Star Wars fan and Dom is an average Star Wars fan will, hey, that's pretty cool. Let me buy a pack, and you open it and then you eat them. Dom buys packs. It's not the ones he wants, so he puts them in the fridge and keeps.
I'm on.
Where do the kids go?
All right, last but not least, today is the anniversary of the first appearance of the prototype armor Boba Fett.
What?
So
that's a weird anniversary to know.
The first appearance of it actually shown. So
I have trouble remembering my own wedding anniversary.
In honor of Boba Fett, the prototype armor. Here it is in glory.
Hi, Anthony.
This is a 8.5 graded by PFA. And,
Dom, can I offer you some advice?
What?
Please do.
You this is more of a warning. You remember that stuff. You better not ever actually forget a wedding, your anniversary to your lovely wife. Because if you remember that minute bullshit and you forget your wedding anniversary,
I forget other things too. I forget to go to work. I forget to pay the rent. I forget those things.
Forget to pay the taxes.
That too. Yeah, so
Boy.
Oh, I like
there
that
you
one.
go. Black Series.
That was a good one.
And then just
where's the Funko? Where's the Funko?
I have an open one. There you go.
Ooh, I was
Do you actually sit around and do battles on the floor with those things?
So I got all the Boba Fett's opened, packed, everything.
I did not see you playing with your toys.
I play my toys all the time. Here, I got it free here. Oh, my desk is full. You got Zartan right here. Another favorite character, man.
You know, Dom, you play video games. You could be playing as Jango Fett in a remake of a classic bounty hunter game.
The bounty hunter game, I played that a long time ago. I love it. I can't wait for it to come out. Here's Jango Fett right there, baby.
Are you gonna buy a PS5 to play it?
I'll go to my brother's house. I'll buy the game and I'll bring it over to the house and play. Nah, but I'm happy. I got the Dark Side cookies. Made my day. Acolyte episode 5, freaking awesome. My toys. I'm a happy man. There you go.
Thank you very much, BK, for the mob.
You did not mention your wife, Dom. You did not mention your wife when you just went through that list.
I love her too.
Okay.
Might be the last time we see Dom.
My wife is my rock. She is the best, So she is my Beskar armor. That's my right there. I love my Beskar armor. That's her. So
that might be the best compliment you get, Giggles. I don't know.
Yeah, you're not gonna get nothing better from Dom. That's it.
You picked. Styx, you got anything?
I've been cleaning up.
Styx was here.
I know I'm down here in the depths. Probably can't even see me because my internet's wonky tonight.
Charging that big old battery behind you.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. I don't really have many pickups, but I found a couple boxes of comics while cleaning. We have family over this weekend because my son graduates tomorrow from high school. So
nice.
I actually graduate to go to
on a Saturday.
My nephew graduates
tomorrow. Yeah.
Saturday graduations up here. I don't understand it.
Yeah, well, it's a weekend
because people work during the week.
People work during the week. Exactly.
My niece had a weekday graduation that it was at like 1 p.m, and I was like,
"That's crazy." Ours is at 10 o'clock in the morning, but all right. So the first one I've got is the Uncanny Avengers number 16. This is the I try to get this. So this is the Mummy Hulk.
Oh, nice.
You can see it.
Oh, mummy covers.
Hey, is that Deadpool?
Yeah, that's Deadpool in the cover there.
It makes Hulk look like a friggin' beast, man.
I got a couple Rise of Apocalypse here.
Nice.
I pick up this cover whenever I see these are some covers I got, books that I got at the con with Brucifer. I got the Justice League America number 56.
That cover.
Yeah, I get this every time I see it. I think it's one of the better, and this is well before 2001. So it's well before that happened.
Styx, next time you go to a con with Brucifer, make it a point not to buy any DC books. Like he'll just show you like, hey, this is a cool DC book. Just say, no thanks, I'm good.
I let Styx dig through his own boxes. I do not touch Styx box.
You don't touch the box?
Yeah,
oh, is that Heroes?
It would disrupt his lightsaber discharge.
Oh, that's a good show.
Go get some discharge from it.
Coming back. They got a new series coming out.
Heroes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
I got Doctor Strange 53 with Kang or Ramatut. I mean, pick that one up. I picked up a couple Omacs.
There you go. Good man.
Omac.
Some Omac.
Yeah. I mean, for $1, you can't go wrong. Here's issue 5. I got some Karate Kid.
Nice.
Here's issue 12. Try not to go too fast there.
He's fighting Superman? What the hell?
Damn.
Yeah.
Ralph Macchio is jacked up.
I know, right?
Ralph Macchio.
Here's Metamorpho number 12.
Geriatric karate.
Nice.
Oh, robot covers. I used to collect robot covers.
I saw this one, and I had. I wish I had.
You found titty covers.
Then I met Joe.
Metal titty covers.
I used to have the Spanish version, but I picked up this Harley Quinn.
Oh, nice.
Killing Joke homage.
You have I just found the Megatron one I have in my collection. The Megatron
some Shogun Warriors.
I love that
Shogun
series.
Warriors.
I got the Doctor Who sketch Momoko.
Ooh, that's nice.
That's cool.
Dr. Tennant.
Yeah, I forgot she used to do all those sketch covers too. For a lot of
I got this Star Wars. This is with the action figure variant, but it's got the case on it.
Yeah, I got one of those.
Yeah.
I think there's one version where the case is closed and then the other case.
Yeah,
I have that one somewhere.
Yeah,
I had that one also somewhere. And
yeah, it has all the JTC covers in it.
Goblin
like that.
Queen.
The Queen Goblin.
Yeah, Goblin Queen.
Goblin Queen.
Yeah, that's it for me. That's all I had to show off. I did pick up my Booster Gold figure this week. So
good show. Start calling Styx Brucifer. It's a lot of...
I don't have any Raz.
I only had a few books over here.
No, that's right. You didn't show Raz, so you're not quite Brucifer level yet.
I did show Raz.
No, I didn't.
Styx did.
Yeah.
I just can't. I like gambling too much. I don't want to start doing Razes.
Why is that girl scared of a cow? That's like...
I don't know, but it's a good stocking cover. And this is the month of Eiffel covers, so this will be the last Eiffel cover. And it's a good Peter-driven pinup art on there. And I just dig the cow's expression as well. Yeah. It's like, what the fuck? But can never go wrong with a good stocking and garter cover. And there's Bedlam in the bedroom.
Shouldn't there be?
Always. I got no corrections. Anyone got any corrections this week?
Was Styx here last week to have corrections?
I missed last week. Anything good happen?
Oh, Don was here. I thought Styx wasn't here. That was the other show he missed.
Yeah.
No penance this week for anything. I did do a new mix this week. Thank you, Jedi, for being here, so you can say I don't know any of these fucking bands on this list.
Oh, are we talking music? I thought you were doing That's Not a Comic. Okay, never mind.
Oh no, we'll be getting there.
Thought we were talking Boots on that. That's not a comic.
I've been trying to fill your shoes for That's Not a Comic. Now I know the pain that you went through every week trying to find stuff to come up with every week because it is not easy. I got a punk mix for you this week. So if you scan that, it'll take you to a nice Spotify mixtape put together by yours truly. Nice mix of all kinds of punk, from old school 77 punk to hardcore, all kinds of good stuff. In terms of comics this week, I know people like the Fat Box Magic cover. I like the Lyrics cover, the 616 exclusive. I like the way Lyrics draws magic, so that's the one I went with this week. There's a nice 175 of Creature of the Black Lagoon has a lot of good covers with all the issues that come out, but this David Tulaski 175 was definitely, I think, my favorite that came out of that series. And just something I know that people wouldn't see otherwise. Dynamite Diva is a great series by Jasper Juvenile. This book is like, I think it's like $35 on his site, Canadian. It's like 100 and some pages. I've bought a handful of his books before with the Dynamite Diva stuff. They're great. If you like old school underground indie comics and stuff like that, this is definitely up your alley.
And you said it's Canadian?
His Big Cartel store is out of Canada, but it automatically does the conversion to US when you pay. So,
well, right.
Yeah.
It's just the shipping's a little high.
The shipping wasn't too bad.
No.
They're Big Cartel for this, so yeah, it's a good series. I picked up a couple of his things before, the bigger anthologies, the Dynamite Diva stuff. There was always a lot of cool artists and stuff in there, so it's a fun one if you like good old school underground comics style and aesthetic and X-rated comedy. Now for the future, Joelle popped this bad boy up on her site, and then it came into previews. Zatanna bringing down the House 4, the Joelle Jones variant, the cover B, which is nice. If you're a Constantine fan, it's a good Constantine, and it's a great Zatanna. So it's a good cover. Coming a handful of months down, I think in September, Violent Flowers is coming out, which is a Maria Lovett book. And she often will get Luana Vecchio to do a cover. Luana Vecchio, who did Lovesick. I love Luana Vecchio covers, so I will be picking this one up. And then there was a fun Batman book coming.
Forget to finish drawing her face? What's going on with her face? It's like...
Which one? Oh, no, it's there. It's there. It's just covered in blood.
No, it's covered in blood. That's white. There's some white going on there.
It's there. It's there. You can see her nose there barely. This was just a weird book, but it's a really good cover. Places. Is the Batman Day 2024, the Batman Elmer Fudd special.
What?
The noir cover. Yeah, this is coming out. This is a great fucking cover.
Can't help it.
It's a good cover. I mean, Batman has had 8 million goddamn covers. It's hard to find a unique Batman cover.
It's unique, that's for sure.
Wait, is that Elmer Fudd?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, that is Elmer Fudd.
Be very, very quiet. We're hunting rabbit.
That's awesome. Well, Batman, doesn't Elmer Fudd doesn't he hunt rabbits when it's not rabbit season? Batman's going to let that go? He's not going to pin him up for that shit?
Yeah. Well, a couple of years ago, they had the crossover. They had,
Cosmic. If you scan the QR code, it'll take you directly to
Marvin the Martian with Green Lantern. They had all those books last time.
And the alt music is coming next week, Joe, or Tyson. But yeah, I thought it was a really cool cover for a Looney Tunes style cover.
Yeah,
it's definitely unique. I can see this being a sought after cover.
I like it.
Yeah, and I don't know, maybe it'll slide under the radar because most people won't be paying attention to it. Or
so, are we supposed to think that Porky's is like the Porky's place from the movie? Porky's?
in my head, that's what I was thinking, but that was just for me. But I was thinking it was the Porky's. Yes.
Miss Ballbreaker.
And the Elmer Fudd is cool on that cover too. I dig the way they drew the Elmer Fudd. But that was some interesting covers. For the Pulp Marketplace this week, I just have a few books. It's just a beautiful, amazing stories. Went for $149. Amazing Stories 252 for $19.50. No, the pulps have been excessively reasonable for the most part in the heritage auctions recently for decent graded pulps. So if you see something you like a lot art wise, again, a lot of them are pretty reasonable. And the art's done by inside. There's some art by Murphy Anderson, who is a Silver Age DC legend. A couple Weird Tales books went this week.
Did you say a handful?
A handful.
A handful.
You said a handful.
A handful went. There was probably.
I'm surrounded by children.
Oh, I'm being filthy again. Never mind.
There's probably he's getting a handful too. But there was probably 7 or 8 that went this week at Heritage. This one's a great one because number 1, it's a Margaret Brundage cover. Number 2, it's the first part of the story arc of a Conan story, People of the Black Circle. Again, written by Robert Howard, who created Conan. This is very early Conan. This is 2 years after Conan made his first appearance in fiction. So you get the Brundage cover, everything else. $750 is actually not too bad for a 6.0 for this pulp.
Yep. I think Tyson's right. I'll vote for 6.2. After that debacle yesterday in the debate, I'll vote for anybody. Oh my God.
Like an elder abuse.
We're in trouble.
And next up, this is a big boy. This is a big boy pulp. This is actually your first Conan in print. Went for a 6.5 of Weird Tales 108 from 1932. Went for $14,400.
Nice.
Again, it's a great bondage cover. You don't get Conan on the cover, which kind of sucks. But again, this is your first appearance of Conan the Cimmerian, Phoenix on the Sword, in the guts of this book. So if you want to be a true Conan first collector, this is the book for you. So, and you don't see this come up in great shape like this that often. Yeah. I mean, again, it's from 1932, so you got something that's almost 100 years old.
Hey, 6.5 from 1932. That's like time traveler.
Especially for a pulp. Like I said, the pulps
paper
just fall apart.
Paper sucked.
The paper sucked. The square bounding in it gets all chipped and screwed up. But that was a good one. I have very little news this week. I was not in much of a news mood this week. So Jedi, if you have any fun stories to tell, feel free to pepper them in. All I really had in here was G.I. Joe is launching November 2024. So we will get a G.I. Joe 1 for the Energon universe launching. So apparently there's going to be a good number of first appearances in this book as well. I'm sure they'll end up being 40,000 covers.
We're going to have 2 G.I. Joe runs now.
You know what?
I think they might.
I think they're going to kill. I think they're going to kill that other one.
Real American Hero is only going to run for a little while longer.
I think they just wanted Hama to allow him to finish out his story arc.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they have the Panther War is going to be starting very soon with the next couple of issues. So, but this is pretty. I knew eventually they have to do this because you have to get the G.I. Joe stuff in with the Transformer stuff, and then eventually cross it over.
Yeah.
Eventually make
and so I mean, I think we already know there's a limited to 1,000 ash can of G.I. Joe 1 coming out at SDCC.
I need to get that Duke and that Cobra Commander ash can from NYCC.
You don't have them?
No, I never got them.
Oh.
I'll be very interested to see how many covers they throw out on this.
And you know what I like about this? Look, they have new outfits, new uniforms. That means they'll be making toys with the new outfits, new uniforms, which is pretty cool.
And you're gonna buy them.
And I will buy them. Anything with Cobra Commander.
Well, again, you got people swapped. You got people on swapped sides now, so it's
Hey, exactly. You got the Baroness part of GI Joe. It's gonna be a weird.
There's better be some ridiculous new Baroness covers.
Yeah, it should be.
Hey Dom, you can get a Ashcan Duke #1 Cobra Commander cover for $99.
Rated? Is it graded?
CGC 9.8.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I think I don't know whether Clutch is the one that's putting out that ash can. I think we.
There's gonna probably be a couple of ash can. I guarantee it'll be like 2 or 3 of those, and then 100 variants of #1.
I believe Big Clutch is putting out a spot foil for G.I. Joe #1 at SCCC.
I thought it was the ash can, the spot foil for the ash can.
The ash can, I believe. Is it?
Yeah, I think it's for.
I don't like that ash can the way it looks with the star, but it's gonna probably because once that comes out, that'll go up a little bit, and then when the new stuff comes out, it's gonna drop. So.
Oh yes, it is an ash can.
Yeah, because it'll be well before one drops officially. So.
Now, who's that dude with the dude or girl. I don't know, with the suit on.
What, Giancarlo Esposito?
Jedi, did you see it?
Because it looks like Giancarlo Esposito.
Yeah, it does. Okay.
You know that?
They're probably going to have a different color version of that too. Probably a red, blue. And that's the ash can, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
that's the ash can.
It's not a foil, right?
It's a spot foil. There's some foil on the front and some.
Okay.
I believe he said foil on the back cover also.
Okay. I'm looking forward to this. Fresh new stories. Maybe we'll get some stuff. Waiting for Sapantha to show up in the Energon universe, and Zartan definitely.
Yeah, and I mean you can see on the backside that they are standing, I believe, on a transformer.
Yeah, they are saying on Prowl. Not Prowl. Hound.
Where's Scarlet?
It's Hound. Is Scarlet in the Cobra outfit? That's Cover Girl over there. That's Cover Girl at the end. So she's blonde.
No Scarlet?
Well,
What?
Scarlet's there somewhere. Scarlet's there. She has to be there somewhere.
How can they not put Scarlet on the cover of the
who's the blonde in the Cobra outfit?
New character?
Is that a new character?
Could be. Like I said, they said there's going to be a handful of first appearances, so I'm sure there'll be 8 million covers and a lot of people
saving now.
And they're probably going to say first appearance of Baroness in her new outfit, then first this and that. It'll be crazy. All right.
First Baroness. I don't know.
I'll be looking for Baroness exclusives.
Why is she on the Joe's team? This just seems weird.
I like it, man. It looks good, man.
I like him mixing it up. Why not?
The artwork was pretty cool.
It won't be for too long, probably.
Yeah.
Cobra Commander is going to be ruling. I like Cobra Commander in this.
She's got a thing for old Chrome Dome anyway. So.
Well,
she does.
Well, listen, not for anything. If you read the Scarlet story, a lot of people are going to be pissed off. Kind of pissed off because they're making Scarlet lesbian.
Where'd you get that from?
Her and Jinx are an item. Her partner, roommate. Come on,
lesbians.
They're roommates. Best friends.
Oh, she's like a sister to me. If you
what happens in college stays in college.
That's what they said. Hey, that's all right. Listen,
just allow an experiment.
Needs to go.
Yeah. Like experiment. Dom's going to say this year, what happens in Baltimore stays in Baltimore.
Yeah. Hey, listen. So Pete is going to have a table at Baltimore. We're all going to be there.
Dom.
What? What? They said it.
Did you not see the follow up?
Yeah.
What?
I'm going to have to mute your mic for this. You're the worst at spoilers. Not your need to announce.
A Vicious Circle apparently is really moving forward with Universal. So you got Ryan Coogler attached. Again, big name. So when they decide to shelve Ironheart or do whatever they're doing there, they'll definitely have time to work on this.
Coming out.
So it's they're putting a lot of people on this that have some decent background and stuff. So this will be interesting to see where they take this. It still wasn't clear to me reading the article whether it's going to be a series or whether they're looking to make a movie out of it. But
yeah, it wasn't clear either. I didn't.
If you want to pick up your books, you can get them. Just heads up, they are oversized. They are oversized. No, this looks cool. So it's a little different. But yeah, they are. These books still are out there. I haven't seen too much movement on them again because they're weird sized, prestige size, I guess they call it.
Hey, maybe she's bisexual. Who knows?
So
we'll see where that goes. And that's all I had for news this week. Anybody else have any news they'd like to talk about?
Well, let's see. Just see what we got here.
Let me look at my Twitter feed.
New Jersey man flies to Florida to attack another player over an online gaming dispute.
Oh, I did see that. Did he attack him with a hammer, I think?
Yeah, I'm just reading the headline. Yeah, with a hammer.
Yeah.
Damn. That's some Gen Z shit right there, man. That's
I just like you have the anger and everything to
No.
You know, book a plane ticket, fly down, do all that at a hammer. You go with the hammer.
You're still pissed when you get there. You know, they say count to 10 or whatever.
Yeah.
This motherfucker flew to Florida and he's still mad as hell not to hit somebody with a freaking hammer. That's some mental. Yeah, you need to lock that motherfucker out.
How about this one? A woman goes skydiving for the first time. She falls 14,000 feet and lives.
It happens.
That was just the headline too.
It happens.
This is
I have no problem with lesbians.
This is not
lesbians. I have no problem. I like it. So
I had another headline, but it's from 2016, so it's not new.
Well, there was actually something that just happened recently too. I sent it in the chat, but Brucifer never damn reads it.
Man,
they
created a whole chat for you.
And you send the same thing after I send it.
Yes.
After I send it.
Dom is not allowed in the second chat room.
No, good for you, Brucifer. Don't let him in there.
No, he's not.
He's going to destroy it.
He's going to destroy it with your reels. Come on.
Nah, man, my reels.
I don't know how many times I told you it's for show business only.
And I send it, the chat. I send showbiz only. You're a pain in the fucking ass because
I don't think lactating moms on horses is show business.
No, I don't put that in the showbiz. I put that in the freaking the other one.
What other one? We only have one.
But first of all, other people put stuff in there. You never complain about that. When I put it in there, you have something to complain about.
That's because you put 16,000 in a row.
No, because they keep coming up in the algorithm. What do you want me to do?
And then you
click on it.
And then you miss the important stuff, like not telling about Pete's table.
Yeah.
Okay, here's another one.
He said it intact. So what do you want? They said it.
I don't watch TAC.
French millionaire leaves Thai-made $2.7 million inheritance. I think she was more than just a maid.
Yeah, he was getting the old chubby rubby upside up. Special with that.
I'm sure she was cleaning up all right.
Man, that's
nice. I got. It's not a story, but I got something interesting. Let me see if I can pull it up. Our good friends of the channel, Max and Rhea, are hanging out at Too Many Games in Pennsylvania. So they took a picture together. What the hell is it? Did I miss it? Here we go. Here's Max and Rhea hanging out at Too Many Games. It's a video game convention in Philadelphia. They do every year. So I thought that was cool. You know, people actually meeting up in real life is pretty cool.
That is nice.
Good for them.
Yep.
Good for them. Good for them. All right. Gamers. Well, for our not comic sale of the week, I decided to go with novelty phones.
Ooh.
We don't see, I mean, most people don't even, I don't know, probably a certain section of viewers aren't even familiar with landline phones.
Right.
So I know growing up, landline phones were a thing. Novelty phones were definitely a thing. So I figured I'd scan through eBay and see what's there. The best sale was definitely this 1979 Superman rotary telephone, which went for $1,000. Wow. It's definitely not one you see very often. His back on his cape is the phone. So the phone's built into the back.
I just had those regular old phones in my house. I wanted to get a cool phone like this, but my mom was like, that's like for the devil. So like,
I had the big heavy black rotary phones that like it doubled. Like if somebody breaks into your house, it's like I can either call 911 or I could pick up this 40-pound big black rotary phone and smash someone's skull. That's what we had growing up. But the next one on the list. That's a better
costume they have in the movie.
It's not too different, to tell you the truth.
It's not.
It's pretty much the same. The second on the list was the vintage Alf phone. This one was actually came with the box and instructions.
Ooh,
a lot of these sell anywhere from like $220 to $260. which is weird to have a plush phone. It's a soft goods phone is a little weird to me, but it was there. Elf was big at the time. So if you like Elf, there's now phone. Probably the most recognizable novelty phone outside of the Sports Illustrated football phone was the Garfield telephone. You can find a ton of these online. They normally sell anywhere from $230 to $200.
Wow.
These Tyco Garfield telephones where the telephone was right along the back and you pulled it off of there. And I believe I'm trying to remember whether the eyes opened and closed or not. Yeah, the eyes do open and close. So when you put the phone down, the eyes shut, and then when you pick it up, the eyes open. So again, these were quite popular, and you can find them if you're looking for vintage stuff like that. You can find a lot of them in box and in pretty good shape. And last on the list, I had never seen this phone before. This was the vintage Real Ghostbusters 1987 telephone, where the phone is the cross going across there for Ghostbusters. This was the only one listed, sold for $199.69, which was a weird price to put for a buy it now. It wasn't an auction. So I kind of felt that to be a very interesting price for someone to ask for, but nice.
Do any of you guys have landline phones in your house still? I knew Styx. No. I bet you before I asked that, I was either Styx or Joe. Still have landlines there.
I don't have I have a
Jack
an IP phone, which is kind of like a landline phone, but I don't have actually a wired phone jack phone in my house.
Yeah, I think I remember when I moved into this house 10 years ago now, it's like we had the internet hooked up and they said, "Oh, here's your phone number." And I was like, "What?" They're like, "Oh yeah, your internet comes with a wall phone, I get probably IPs,
Yeah.
I was like, okay, thanks. I'm never going to use it. I never have. I couldn't even tell you what the phone number is. I have no idea.
I mean, for a while back, they would just come in and strip out all the copper of the old lines out of your house and strip out the old phone lines and replace it with fiber. But I don't even know if you can get if you called Verizon for a physical landline nowadays, if they still even put in landlines. Well, Styx, you said you have a landline.
Yeah, still with Verizon.
That's crazy. It just amazes me that they still offer the service. I know
the landline was here when I got here, but I mean,
yeah. I know my parents still have them, and half of their phone jacks are the ones that you don't click in the cord to. They're the actual wall wired. Yeah, they're hard wall.
Styx has a party line with all his neighbors.
Yeah, 976 Styx.
There you go.
Styx picks up the phone and his neighbor's on the phone already. Like, Styx, get off the phone. I'll be off in a minute.
I tried to explain to my kids what a 976 number was, and they just glazed over. They had no concept whatsoever. I was like, well, see, there would be like party lines and all kinds of.
I tried to explain to my sons one time about party lines, and they were just like, "What?"
Yeah, it's like a Zoom call without the picture.
Because I mean, I don't know. Growing up, I would always know at least one person would call and you talk to them. They'd be like, "Yeah, I got in a lot of trouble because I had a $200 phone bill because you would call the party lines and it would be like 10 cents a minute, and that would be like for the first 2 minutes, and then it would be like $1 a minute, and kids would stay on those lines for like 2-3 hours.
Yeah,
talking.
Because they used to talk like this. The party lines used to have come to the party line, meet people, have fun.
You said come?
Yeah, and it was a bunch of it ended up being a bunch of dudes. They would end up calling in.
Are there any girls in here? No.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah.
Well, how about they'll have Brucifer come. Yeah, Brucifer would be saying that all the time. That's how the party line is.
Wasn't there like some weird thing you had to do to call somebody on your party line? Like you had to like dial the number and then hang up, or I don't know, something weird.
Yeah,
forever ago.
You could do a callback. I think that's what you're thinking of.
Is that what it was? Yeah.
There would be all the late night commercials for all of the 976 numbers, from the psychic hotlines to
Cleo?
party rooms.
Thinking Cleo, that con bitch.
Are you sure? Are you sure it was a female, Damien?
Yeah.
You never know who's on the other end of that line when you call someone.
It was Crucifer on the other side of the line.
Especially
I
the
never
shittier-
called the party line. Goddamn, I have friends in real life.
Yeah,
well, especially the
friends.
shittier channels back then.
Bruce, you don't even know what a party. You know what a party line is, right, Bruce?
Maybe.
What do you think a party line is?
I don't know. Talk to your friends or whatever. It was like AOL chats before. I don't know. What was a party line?
A party line is when you share a phone line with like 5 of your neighbors. You're all on the same line. So you could pick up the phone and your neighbor's talking and you're like, oh, sorry. And you gotta wait. You gotta wait for them to get off the phone before you.
Did we
can
have
use
that in
the
New York
phone.
City, Dom? I don't think we
Used
had
to.
that in New York City.
Back when they had switchboards, that's when you'd have a lot of those homes all have one line.
They used to have all those like gambling hotline. It says you learn sports scores. This is the sports score hotline. You sit
It's a
there.
hot picket. The lock of the
call
week.
a minute.
Call for the lock of the week.
We see where Dom's allowance went.
Oh yeah.
Phone lines.
Yeah, 1-900 Jim Rome.
I think Jimmy the Greek had a 976 number.
Actually, you know what's funny? I used to actually call up remember
There
9X,
you go, David.
the 9X Yellow Pages. I used to call them up saying, "Yeah, I lost like 50 cents in the phone." They used to send me a check of 50 cents back in the day.
There used to be a number used to dial. Was
Did you
stuff
really
like- it
do
was
that though, Dom?
it was
Yeah.
I mean, did
Hey.
you really lose 50 cents?
no.
I used to
You
go
know-
there. Listen, I left. And they used to
You know,
send money.
Bruce is an officer of the law, right? You know that.
Yeah.
You're
He's an
admitting to a
ex-officer.
crime.
He's an
Retired.
ex-officer of the law. Freaking goddamn.
I can still arrest you.
Once an
You can't
officer,
arrest
I
always
me.
an
still
officer.
got connections. All right.
It's like being a
Yeah.
Marine. Once you're a Marine, you're always a Marine.
Yeah.
Hoorah.
I'm not giving you a body search in Baltimore, so don't ask.
Nah.
Come
That's
on,
you and
sure.
Styx, man. Have the
You know that's why he's going.
Yeah, of course his wife's going. Hey Bruce, I bet you can't find this boba.
You're getting warmer.
That's my Kylo Ren.
Oh boy.
All right,
We
Styx.
play a game.
All
What do
right.
you got? What do you
God,
got for us this week, Styx?
I did not miss this. I'll tell you right now.
So this week I just went with something simple. I figured with the indie books, I just threw together kind of a name that logo kind of a game. So I'm going to show you a logo, and you're going to tell me what company it is. No,
Are these like national or are these regional that I'm not gonna know what the hell you're talking about?
they're
They're
national.
small
They're
press.
national.
They're
Yeah,
national,
small.
but they're small press.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
Michael Jackson, baby care, child setting. Baby
all right. So here's your first logo. What company is this? If you know, say it in the chat. This one's a pretty newer one, I would say, right, Joe? I mean, it's not.
Yeah, it's relatively.
You know what this is, Joe?
Yeah, I know what it is.
That's
Oh,
what the slides. Of course he knows.
oh,
I
okay.
did put together the slides, but I didn't know what this was. Hat. Hat comics.
It's a hat.
This one is interesting, and as it is newer, this is.
Oh, all right.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
he's-
publishing.
He started his own publishing.
Even the
uh,
hat is
little
real
label.
bad.
Salt Lick.
He's a scary looking dude.
The back
He's
photo
on-
there.
He's only 35, which is crazy.
Yeah. All right, next on the list. This
Ooh.
should be an easy one.
Black
Oh,
Mask.
that's
Yeah.
Black Mask Comics or whatever, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Yay.
Are these
Yeah.
all comics related sticks?
Yep.
Yeah, yep, they're all
Yeah, they're all
indie
comic
publishing.
labels.
Oh.
Okay, now I get it. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Okay, here's the next one. Which one is this one? A little triangle guy here.
That's not the
Is that Valen?
Scout Comics. Scout.
No, that's Scout. This has been around for a while.
Are you?
It has.
I guess the best hint I'll give you is They used to do Stargate comics for a while.
Who read Stargate?
And they're still in business now. They don't produce as much as they used to.
It's not Valiant Comics, because Valiant Comics just rebooted, relocated again.
Yeah, they did. They're having full swimsuit issues.
Yeah, I thought that's what I thought too. But
What the fuck comics?
What the fuck comics? That's a good one.
Anyone in the chat there?
Avatar.
Yeah.
Somebody
Somebody
got
Avatar.
Cosmic got it.
got it.
There you go.
Pay attention.
Good job, Cosmic. I think the Stargate gave it away. All right, what's next? Let's see here. I'm trying to. My pictures aren't loading up quick.
Doctor Who publishers.
That's exactly what I thought.
All right, what's this one? Where am I?
Yeah, dog farting.
Stop being a dick.
Wait.
Why am I being a dick?
Blue Moon Comics. Dorky Press.
I can't remember. There was a couple books that just got option from these, or maybe it was just one that got option from this company.
Dog Moon Comics.
Wait, are those two? Are you covering up the name with those black lines?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Oh. Bullseye Comics? Who knows?
All right, this
Yeah.
one
Who
is
that could
Dog
go?
Winter Comics.
Dog Wiener Comics.
Action
What?
Lab. What? What? What is wrong with
there's a
you?
lot of small presses out there.
Yeah,
We
And
don't.
a lot of weird stuff that gets optioned from a lot of these smaller presses.
Yeah. And that's got some weird stuff in there. Was this the last one?
That a vagina?
No, it's a fountain.
Yeah.
Not Aftershock.
No, not Pound Town.
It's not Pound Town.
This one's been
looks-
around for quite a while, and they just reorganized their company, and they came up with a new logo not too long ago. So this is a newer logo for them.
It does look like, I mean, to piggyback off Brucifer's guess, it does look like a sperm that entered and got confused and turned around and was like, "Where am I?"
Like, did I make it? Did I make it?
I took a wrong turn. I mean, whatever it is, got to start with a C, right? I mean,
Yes,
C.
that's a good hint. Yes, you are correct.
Yeah. That's
Charlton?
Yep.
Canon Films.
Can't.
Come One, Come All Comics.
From Canon.
It's not Charlton.
All right, go ahead and
Clutch. That's a good one. Who said clutch? Oh, damn it.
Caliber.
Caliber.
I think that's a good logo.
That's a good logo. Yeah. The other one wasn't too bad, but I like this one.
Yeah. It's not bad. Yeah, that was fun.
There you go. Thanks for playing.
No.
This
A
is why
quick
I do
one.
not like
Just
6
something I-
games.
I wasn't sure what to do for indie press, so I figured logos. Not a lot of the small press get known, but you'll see their logo and might know it.
So I figured for our spotlight this week, we would just look at some of the smaller presses that are out there, some of the newer titles that they have out there to expand your horizons beyond Marvel and DC and maybe Image.
Mm-hmm.
First on the list, we have Massive Publishing. They do a lot of tie-ins with Whatnot. So a lot of the Whatnot books that come out are published through Massive. But Massive does have the Washed in Blood series, which has amazing covers. That one on the far left is the Flops cover. They're doing the I Lie Popeye, the anime style Popeye series that's coming out. I know the Ash Can book of that or whatever was gobbled, or the free comic book day of that was gobbled up pretty fast.
Ramrod.
Ram God. I had to put that Ram God cover just went off of FOC.
We know why you put that Ram God cover on there, Joe.
I put it out on there
We get it.
because it is a Planet Comics / Adam Hughes / Dirty Pair homage. And those homages always seem to do well. So that is one that, like I said, it just went on. The FOC ended, what was it, Monday? But this will be out soon. So for all you people that like to pick up that Hugh's Dirty Pair homage, which is an homage of the Planet Comics. It's a good one to have. They also published the Sean Murphy series, the Zorro Man of the Dead, which is a very good series. It's a good series with fantastic art as well.
Yay.
And then they have, like I said, they have all the Whatnot books as well. I think they do some of the Ninja Funk stuff, which has 8 million titles.
What the Zorro Man of the Dead?
They do the Zorro Man of the Dead is a really good series. If you're a fan of Sean Murphy and like the Batman White Knight stuff, the Zorro, because he does all the interior art for it as well. Really? It's a good series and it's a fun series. Oni Press is out there. I like Dwellings, the Jay Stevens series Dwellings. They're expensive books. They're $9.99, but they are slightly thicker books. I think they're 60 pagers. But all the variant copies and stuff that he does of Dwellings always seem to sell very well and sell out a lot. Oni Press also has they're doing a bunch of Scott Pilgrim stuff. I believe there's a full box set of Scott Pilgrim stuff out now as well. So if you're a fan of Scott Pilgrim, there's that series as well. There's a new series from Oni Press coming out called Toxic Summer. I think the first issue came out this week. But on issue number 3, Flops is doing the cover for that. So I always am on the lookout for any Flops covers. And of course, it just came out, the Cult of the Lamb, which is based on the video game that apparently lots and lots of people like.
Yes.
So this book did
very
pretty
popular
well.
game.
Yeah. So I would expect to see more of Cult of the Lamb in comics as well. Mad Cave just started picking up some properties. Mad Cave was very quiet for a while. Yeah. But they started picking up some interesting IPs. So, we've seen the Gotcha Man stuff.
Yep.
And they have a few books that are offshoots of that as well. So they're leaning into that series pretty heavily. They got the new Flash Gordon series. There's that Sanction series, which has a set of beautiful Dampen Ocean covers. That's a Dampen Ocean cover. I think he does a variant cover for all of those issues. And they're all really cool covers. And they picked up the license for Dick Tracy. So if you dig Dick Tracy, that was a Mad Cave exclusive on the right there for Dick Tracy #1, a Tula Lotte variant that was available as well. So give it up to Mad Cave. I like them picking up these lesser used properties and somewhat dated properties. So I like Flash Gordon. Really Flash Gordon is fun.
What demographic is still reading Dick Tracy? I mean, that's even older than me. Dick demographic.
Well, Joe.
You read Dick Tracy,
Hey,
Joe?
I picked it. I picked it up. I have it in the stack for reading. Yeah.
I think there's a whole new group that's starting to get into those detective noir stuff, though.
Yeah, the older serials and
there's a whole audience for Dick Tracy.
I mean, they could do stuff a little bit darker now than they used to do.
The tag. Yeah, that's his book, his favorite book.
And I'm sorry, next to Batman, Dick Tracy has a great rogues gallery.
Right.
Dom, you asked for it though. Sometimes I think Bruce was being mean to you, but no, I think you asked for it. I think you.
Nah. Christopher goes. He buys his sporting goods at Dick's.
Yeah.
Yes, and you meet me behind Swallows.
Nope.
Titan is another one that does quite well with comics now. Titan does your Star Wars Insiders, so they've been doing the magazines for a while.
Yep.
But that hard case crime label through Titan, where they release all the gun honey stuff, and like I said, there's been a ton of different titles under that hard case crime.
Books are expensive, like $10.
What gun honey? Yeah, gun honeys are fine. They're like $2.79 if you're just picking up the A copy. If you get them
What do I do? I went into comics, so they had one for like $10.
If it was the foil or the variants, there's a lot of foil and variants and stuff like that. But normally just the A copies of these. And if you're not necessarily cover collecting and you just want to read the story, they do dump these out in trades as well. So saves you a bit of money.
Pretty quickly too.
Yeah. They turn them around fast.
They're pretty quick.
But like I said, they have a lot of film noir or noir detective style stories like that are out there under that hard case label. I know people see all the great titty covers and they tend to just like look at it like a Zenoscope book and like there's probably not much in the cover, in between the covers, but there are. It's good reads. Titan also does Doctor Who. I had to throw this up there for the 50% of Doctor Who fans in the world.
50% right there.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. 50% of Doctor Who fans are on our panel.
Listen, Doctor Who is a worldwide phenomenon.
But they do have a new a Doctor Who book that's out there, as you can see.
Just came out this week.
Doctor. Yep, there's the new Doctor there.
Did you grab it, Styx?
Not yet. I have to go to the LCS this weekend.
And very happily, and I'm very happy that Titan picked up the Conan title. I didn't really dig it when Marvel had it. It was decent when Dark Horse had it, but Dark Horse is a mess of a publisher nowadays. So Titan's been doing a great job with not only the Conan the Barbarian series, but they're doing the Black Stone series that's going to come out. They have Savage Sword of Conan, which is the magazine that comes out, which is fun. It's all black and white in the middle, but it's more anthology stories with really great art in there as well. So they've been doing a lot with Conan, so I'm very, very happy about that. They've been doing a good job. And they have a new series coming out called Huge Detective, which looks interesting as well. So they've done pretty well with some of these established IPs and some of their own that they've grown. So I love Vault Comics. The Barbaric series, if you haven't read the Barbaric series, it is a lot of fun. It's a little more.
Of course, it's scantily clad women on the thing, and Joe's favorite.
It's an interesting series. You have a lead character with a enchanted axe. It's a little. If you take Conan and make it a little sexier, a little grittier, and bloodier, that's Barbaric. But the series has been great. They've had 3 runs through it so far through the Barbaric series, kind of 3 volumes, and then they had a spin-off series, Queen of Swords, as well, which was pretty good. They're good reads. They're good fun reads if you like Conan type stuff, but want something a little more adult. Barbaric's good. They have a new series coming out, Lilith. It's a beautiful Jay Lee cover there that they're putting out. So all you Lilith fans out there, you're going to get some pretty cool books coming out from Vault. They've been doing the Deathstalker series recently as well. So that's the Slash book that does pretty well. I think they have a crossover with Barbaric. And then Pete Wentz has a series, Dying Inside, which was pretty popular with them as well. And they just put out some special editions of that as well. But Vault is good. Vault also does Money Shot, by the way. Tim Seeley's Money Shot. So you get this is a label that can give you a lot of good fun reading books. At the same time, you can also get some nice black polybag things that they can't show on the stands as well for variants as well. Another fun one. I like Antarctic Press. They put out stuff in weird ways. They always put out these jungle comics, the old Golden Age jungle comics. So they kind of run with that title. I think Exciting Comics as well. There's normally only like 1 or 2 covers on them. But a lot of times they're pretty nice. They have a new one-shot coming out with this cool psychedelic foil cover. Tibby and her time-traveling psychedelic mushrooms. And then they always have some, like they have this the Cayman series that's out there. They always have some interesting That's more manga-esque inside, but they put out some pretty nice covers for it. And their Punchline series, every now and then they put out some banger covers for Punchline. This was the most recent swimsuit, the winter edition swimsuit issue, which was a great wraparound cover. Another one of my favorites, Sumerian. They've been picking up a lot of movie IPs and putting out comics based around there. Sumerian used to be Behemoth. Behemoth used to put out a lot more titles and a lot more indie stuff. Now that they're Sumerian, they've kind of trimmed down a lot of what they're putting out, but they did the Basic Instinct series that is ongoing now. They did the American Psycho series.
But did American Psycho was Boom? Wasn't Boom American Psycho?
No, it's Sumerian.
It was Sumerian. That's what the stuff that came out with the card and stuff like that. It looked like
That's all Sumerian.
Right.
Yeah, it's a good website as well. When they put out these titles, if you like the stuff that they're putting out, a lot of the ratios and stuff like that, they will often have them on their website, so you can get 1 in 10s at ratio. If something gets hot, it's still, as long as it doesn't sell out there, you can still normally buy the stuff at ratio from their site. So it's a good one. It's the old Bad Omens Concrete Jungle series. This was a nice David Mack cover. Even though it's kind of similar to everything he does, it's a little nicer than normal. And they redid the Fog as well in comic series.
Yeah. Did that Fog series ever come out with a Bridget Bardot cover?
I don't believe so.
Damn it, Dom. Sorry, man.
But
Dom, that's not a jab at Dom. Dom has admitted before that
Dom loves his Bridget Bardot.
He had a thing for
his
Adrian
Bardot.
I'm sorry, not Bridget. I'm sure you're right. Adrian Bardot. Bridget Bardot. Where the hell did I get that name from?
You think about an artist problem. You mix the artist up with the actress.
Bridget Bardot? No way.
Is Bridget Bardot? Who's Bridget Bardot?
That's what I want to know, man. Where
French actress. She's an old French actress. Yeah, you probably, if you've been looking at any of my stuff, I post Bridget Bardot stuff all the time because she's normally half clothed or naked in most of
them. Dom's got a thing for Adrian Barbeau. Sorry,
but no, Sumerian puts out quality books. They're well put together. Some of these small presses, you get them sometimes. The paper quality is messy, but a lot of these ones that we've shown, they put out nice quality books, which is nice. Scout Comics. Scout is that weird label that it's like every 3 months, some Scout property gets rumored to have been optioned because they have some Hollywood ties. Most of those projects never really go anywhere, but it does pop the books quite often on those option news. I
enjoyed that Vlad Dracul.
It was a nice series. It was a cool series.
Short, but it was good.
Yeah. They have a ton of titles, but a handful of their titles are really well done and kind of run the gambit of all kinds of crazy stuff. The Lipstick Clicka series is good. It's an offshoot of the Night of the Cadillacs series. I think Lipstick Clicka's got optioned. I can't remember whether it was that or Night of the Cadillacs got optioned, but I gave a little bump to these books initially, but they're amazing covers as well. I just love the cover of the Westman Chronicles.
I like that Vlad Dracul cover a lot.
Yeah, there's black and white of that one as well, which is really sharp.
That's a good series.
And I put this up just for the SNS guys because they kept busting my balls because I told them the cover they put up last week was Stefano Cardicelli. And they were like, no, it's somebody else because it said so. And it wasn't. It was Stefano Cardicelli. And he does a handful of titles for Blood Run. He does Don't Spit in the Wind, Blood Run.
You can't talk two in the wind.
Don't spit on that.
That's bad.
But Blood Run's a fun series as well, and
Jesus Christ,
his art is very unique. Gotta spit on that thing. Of course, one of my favorites.
Series, Val, the Dracula book.
The Vlad Dracula.
Val Dracula. Was it Val Dracula?
Yeah. It's a good Dracula series.
Yeah.
You read that book?
No, I didn't read it. How was it?
It's good. I just said it's good.
Read, man.
What the hell?
Yeah.
I wanted to know if it was good.
Yeah.
I said it was.
One of my favorites. I love Black Mask.
I wonder why.
The God Killer series. They pull some artists that don't get a lot of work elsewhere as well. Like, Jasmine Darnell on that first God Killer is fantastic. She does a lot of God Killer covers. Dusky Loveless on that Don't Avert Your Eyes. She does a handful of good covers for Black Mask as well. For people that don't do a ton of work, that Destiny New York series gets around as well a lot too. You get some interesting covers off of that one as well.
So Joe, you collect all those covers, right?
Yeah, I have a ton of God Killer stuff. I'm waiting for. Actually, it should be here next. I was hoping it would have gotten here by this week, but there was a Kickstarter they had for their band because there was a handful of issues and covers that were banned in other countries.
So what I'm hearing is that Black Mask is a company that some artists and writers go to, and they use it as a stepping stone to better.
Some do, some don't. Some like
things.
Some do, some don't. Some.
I'll be back.
Like, I can't find on the Don't Avert Your Eye, Dusky Loveless. It's hard to find her work anywhere. Other stuff that she's done. So, if you want to get some of these artists, either using it as a stepping stone or this is where their art is, you want their first art. It's often going to be in a place like this. But the God Killer series is quite popular. A lot of the stuff always seems to sell out. The only problem with Black Mask is you might pre-order a book from them, and then it might be on that pre-order for 2 years and never gets published. They have weird publishing issues, backlogs, and stuff like that. But when they do put out stuff, it is quite stunning. Our newest entry, I guess, on the list would be Distillery. If you like having to buy a different size box for everything, Distillery is the way to go. It's not quite a magazine, but it's not quite a comic in terms of the size. But their books and the team ups that they have for their series are great. It is an artist and writer owned company. So you get team ups of just really good high end. I mean, Scott Snyder and Francesco Francavilla is a great team up on any book for White Boat, which is the newest series that's out. But Spectrograph is good.
I'm sorry, Joe. White Boat horror story, I guess.
Yeah.
Will CGC grade Distillery yet, or is it like magazine grading? Is that what it's?
I don't know where they charge you for that. I mean, I think they would have to put it in a magazine case to grade it. In theory, they should grade it. It is a comic, but I think they would have to put it in a magazine case, which is way too big of a case. But again, they get some quality stuff. Frizen has done some amazing covers on Distillery as well. So if you want
Distillery too, it's pretty good.
So if you want your creators, where creators are going to go and have the freedom to be like, this is a story I want to tell. I'm going to get a really good artist to work with me on this, and they're not going to get pulled or screwed over by the publisher or whatever, to be able to tell a good story across a short story arc. These are definitely nice books, and they are very high quality. And last on the list, Keen Spot is a weird title. I see them pop up every now and then. They always have some interesting books and interesting covers. They have this ongoing Robot Girl series, which seems to be pretty popular. I think a handful of those went into second print. The Crying Boy series has some interesting covers. They're Mark Spears Monsters covers. If you're a Monsters fan, I'm looking at you, Styx. They have some great monster covers for this series as well.
I have to look into this one. I'm not familiar with this one. So
yeah, Keen Spot's weird. It's like a lot of stores don't carry it sometimes. It's they're real spotty about when they publish and what they publish, but they have some interesting stuff in there. So Tim Seeley did that Lucky series through Keen Spot as well. But you can find some interesting stuff. I believe that is our last indie title.
Nice.
So yeah, like
that's
I
a
said,
good group.
It's nice to expand a little bit beyond Marvel and DC. Sometimes there are other things out there that are fun, and sometimes you get some good stories out there.
There we go.
Good time to shine, big boy.
There we go.
Let's go, toys.
Toy time. Toy.
All right.
Well, not the battery operator that Don usually has.
Yep. So we got some Marvel Legends that are coming out. We have Odin coming out, which deluxe box, pretty cool.
I know.
You need Odin to collect your Marvel Legends to complete your Thor and Loki series. You know, actually pretty cool. Looks like Jedi. Looks like Jedi cosplay.
Oh God!
Yeah,
now you're picturing Jedi is Loki.
Hey, Jedi gets his own toy.
Hey. Quite a jumbo figure. I'll have to
It
say
is a
that.
jumbo figure. Hey, $50 to $60 extra plastic they put in this damn thing.
Right.
You think this will wind up in Ollie's in a couple of months?
Yeah, it'll be $20 at Ollie's.
I just some of
Marvel
these I
Legends
never
toys
understand.
are.
I just don't like. I mean, this is definitely a toy for adults because I don't know any kids. It's like, Mommy, Daddy, please, Odin's coming out. Can I get Odin? No,
$60.
Well, you know what it is, man. It's about people collecting their the collections. Like everybody has their an itch to buy stuff to collect everything.
All 7 Thor collectors out there. Have to,
I mean, when you look back into like the 80s and whatever, like G.I. Joe and even Transformers, G.I. Joe, like single figures were only like $5 or less.
I used to get them for $2.69 when I was a kid.
Yeah.
At Kmart.
Definitely.
Did you just say that collecting is about collectors collecting their collection? Is that what you just said?
What the hell?
That was the most Kamala Harris answer I've ever heard.
Well, this comes out in the greatest month of the year, October. The month of Domtober. So that's actually pretty cool.
The month of liars? Oh, okay.
That's
Domtober getting back in the swing of it. He did an IG video this week, so he's
an October kid too.
He's relaunching the Domtober brand.
All right, so with SDCC coming, they have their exclusives. So you have Darth Maul on the Sith Speeder, Bloodfin. I don't know why they say it should be Bloodfin, not Sith Speeder, but whatever. I found out something. About the.
Can't say the word blood anymore, Dom.
Yeah.
That's fucking ridiculous. Anyway,
come on.
There's something about the San Diego Con this year which is different from all the other years. So you have to go into these portals to get these toys. You have to do 4 different portals to get in. You got to make sure you get in. You got to go into the company that's selling it. It's going to be ridiculous.
A lot of these companies are doing lotteries, and you have to be certified as being a ticket holder. I get it.
Really?
They should put you in an escape room, and you have to escape to get
Squid Games.
If you have to go
Squid Games
to get these things, you need to have your badge for SDCC to get these things. But I heard that Hasbro's stuff is going to be on Hasbro's Pulse after the con, so you might be able to get whatever is left over. Hopefully, when it drops.
I don't understand the way they do any of this dumb shit.
I think there'll be some of these left over. I can't see somebody.
Well, it's like
I want this. I like.
You want it? Come on, Dom.
No, I like this.
Really, Dom? Really?
I like Maul. What do you want me to do?
I mean, it's better than the Burger King toy one we got. So,
the 1,600 of the Mauls. Hey, listen, if they're coming with Boba Fett stuff, I'll keep buying it. But I like this. I like the packaging. I like the old school. Episode 1 packaging.
But I mean, they make these people jump through all the goddamn hoops for this stuff.
I know.
The point of building the toy and selling it is you want to sell a lot of them.
See, what they're trying to do is they're trying to stop the scalpers and the people that are taking these and buying a whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
And they're selling out and then flipping them. That's what they're trying to stop. But with that, they're making it much more difficult for the collector to get this without going to the secondary market, because I'm not going to be going online, going to all those damn portals to try to get this shit. I'll wait till it drops.
Just go to Whatnot and you'll get it on Whatnot the same day.
Dom, if you just spent like 2 less hours on IG a day, you could get in these portals.
I would love to see what Dom's productivity would be if he like spent 2 hours less a day on IG. It'd be through the roof.
When I'm at work,
curing cancer,
the only time I'm really on
sending people to Mars.
Instagram is when I'm in the TK booth. Look at the cameras.
I thought you said there was no internet in that bathroom. Do you go to?
Right, the bathroom. There's actually internet in the bathroom too. There is. Oh, I go to the bathroom. Like, remember you?
So you're gonna work on show stuff.
Yeah. You can switch the next one. Where's 6? Oh, here we go. All right, so we got a couple more CCC exclusives. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So this is Doc Leonardo. You got Shredder. You got the foot. So
I got a Jenica there.
Yeah, Jenica, which is pretty. That's her first toy, I guess.
I don't know whether that's her first toy. I mean, she's been around a few years now. I figured there would have been a toy out, but I don't remember ever seeing one. But
and that's what Metalhead Donatello.
Yeah, Metalhead Don. And then you have the Foot Elite, which is they're not purple, they're red.
Yeah,
it's
kind of like a devil,
and they got a hood as well. That's nice.
Kind of like a devil type figure. Yeah, I like that one. That one's the nice one.
Damien says like a second toy.
I really like the fact that Turtle fans are getting a lot of toys, and there's a lot of different companies making Turtle stuff. So if you're a Turtle fan,
my wife just got home and she's like, "Why are you doing that shit again?" I was like,
"You're in trouble."
Because we miss you. We miss you.
Yeah, we miss you, man.
Well, tell her the good thing is we have a relatively short show tonight because this is the last segment. So go
ahead, Styx. He's
going over her friend's house. She'd rather spend time with him anyway than me. So.
You don't want to see some titty covers?
No.
Preview exclusives. We got Kite Man, which Kite Man's actually getting a series on TV, which is going to be funny.
Yeah.
Same people who did the Harley Quinn cartoon.
Is this his first pop?
Yes.
Funko Pop, Funko Pop with the word bubbles on it. That's the new thing on it. Word bubbles.
Yeah, I don't like the word bubbles myself, but
it blocks the figures.
And you got some pillow. I guess pillow.
I'm not going to say what people want to do with those.
Yeah, I know, right?
Listen, I'll tell you. I don't know if you remember.
Somebody's gonna discharge their lightsaber in.
Exactly how big are these pillows?
In that Hulk.
Yeah.
Well, they're bleacher buddies, so they should be decent size.
The Wolverine's a little smaller. It's more. But yeah, the
same height as Styx.
The Hulk is one of those wrestling buddy type.
Pete. You're about the size of Pete.
So if you remember back at
the Hulk kind of looks a little bit like Pete.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. If you remember back, they did the Sentinel one. That's been it was a pretty good seller for them.
The Sentinel one was huge, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I don't know how much bigger it is than this, but it was a little bigger.
I really.
It's like the wrestling buddies. Remember wrestling buddies that they had?
Yeah.
Back in the
I really hope adults aren't buying these for themselves.
Of course they are.
Who knows?
Touch grass.
All right, so we got a super cursed Earth Judge Dredd 12.
I like Judge Dredd. Nice soft goods on that.
Yeah, I like that. I like the soft goods and toys, which is really good. I hate that plastic when you can't pose it. You get the damn plastic. It's damn hard as hell. Like right here.
And the vinyl always looks shitty
got vinyl on this.
Yeah, it's hard. Makes it hard for a grown man to play with it.
Yeah, and then you got exactly. Hey.
Oh God.
Romed collect toys. I don't play with them. I may have them open.
You just admitted you played with your toys earlier.
I have them on my desk.
And you played with them. You said I play with them. You said it.
The things you make Boba Fett do to Slave Leia is insane. Come on, we know.
I posed them. Yeah, I got the Slave Leia.
Posed them. That's what we
have
call
the
it now.
Somewhere. It's actually in my my storage room. That has to come out very soon.
I hear you, Don.
All right, so we have Marvel's Legends Death Head, which I do like this.
If my C3PO
toys
could talk, it would be
a panel of knowledgeable comic guys. Death's Head, first appearance. Which comic?
Oh, I couldn't even tell you.
So it is the UK, the UK comics from England with Transformers. The first appearance of Death's Head was in Transformer comic from the UK.
Yes.
But he fought the Transformers at one time.
Mm-hmm.
And I have Death's Head 2 in my toys. I got to get this. I like the original Death's Head. He was a bounty hunter that went after the Transformers in the UK comics.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sure.
Silver.
All right. So you got some black and white PX PVC 1/8 scale statues, which I don't know. The Batman looks pretty cool. I don't know the black and white.
Superman squirting. What's going on down there?
Well, it's actually supposed to be like the back. I don't know. DC fans like this. You got Batman statues.
It's a nice Batman.
The Batman's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't like the Superman's face.
I
don't like the position of the cape on.
It's the etching. It's the way the black and white etch looks. The face, the way it's drawn. I don't. Yeah. It doesn't look good.
These are silver with the black etching in there.
See, the Batman looks good because of the mask.
To look like sketch.
Yeah, the sketch, the Batman's mask looks cool because the sketch makes the mask look cool. But the regular
question: are you making stop motion porn with your figures?
Shh. Hey, listen, if Ryan's Toys can make $37 million by playing with toys and doing that stuff, I'm gonna make some money off this shit.
Dom's OnlyFans, slow motion toy sex.
Yeah, come out with a website called OnlyFans. There you go.
Ooh, now we're talking.
There you go, some lunch boxes.
Well, I like that lunchbox.
Spider-Punk.
That one is the one on the bottom. That's the art from the comic book, isn't it? Or no?
Yeah. That was the cover. Yeah, the Odazaki cover. But it's a cool lunchbox. Too bad the comic books suck balls. But
it has some good covers though.
Yeah, the art was fun. The guts of it were awful, but people like that character.
Diamond Previews exclusives gets a lot of exclusives. Come SDCC.
I like lunchboxes. I might pick these up actually.
Yeah.
I just love the thermos.
Yeah, it's got to have a thermos.
Yeah, I'm glad it has the thermos.
Don't give me these lunch boxes with like potted plants and bullshit inside of it.
Yeah, give me a thermos.
What lunch boxes are you buying?
There's some that got like those, like those things that you put water on it, and they grow. Whatever those.
Stop shopping at the hippie store.
I got this potted plant, Boba Fett from the.
Yeah, that thing.
Empire Strikes Back.
Get that out of here.
Hey,
give me a thermos.
So, are you pro or anti soup in a thermos fan?
Me?
Yeah, just in general, everyone in general.
No, thermoses are for Kool-Aid. That's all. Thermoses are for
Kool-Aid.
What?
Because I know that
you gotta put Kool-Aid in thermoses.
There is a very there are people that are like, why would you ever put soup in that? But there are kids that would always have soup in their thermos growing up.
Yeah, those kids got beat up too.
Crappy Lipton, cup of soup.
SpaghettiOs.
Yep.
SpaghettiOs,
yeah.
I'll send you a link, Mama Bear. They put all kind of bullshit in there.
What else we got? Styx.
Are those backpacks? The Spider-Man.
I was wondering if are those soft lunch boxes
or just soft lunch boxes?
I don't know. Those are that throws? Are those like?
Maybe so.
I don't remember.
Are the blankets?
I don't remember. I think they were throw blankets. Like yeah.
That's cool.
That's fun.
I get the Spidey in the black costume. I like that. That's pretty cool.
You don't know, Styx? Did you put those Spider-Mans up there? Is that your idea?
What's that?
The Spider-Man, the throws or whatever. Was that you that put?
Yeah, I did this. I did the slides for Dom.
Yeah.
I should have put what they were, I guess.
Yeah, just remember where you are, Styx. Just remember where you are.
One of the most homaged covers ever.
Come a little prepared next time, Styx. That's all I'm saying.
Apologize.
All right, so now this is what I definitely want. The Cobra Commando Once a Man, when he got transformed in G.I. Joe the movie. This is going to be a hot item at SDCC, and it's for $39, but hopefully I can get this.
That's not a bad price point.
It's not
Is that
bad.
middle? Is that hand flipping you off? Is that what that middle hand is doing?
That's what it looks like.
Or is that
That's
his pointer finger?
Pointing.
Oh, that's too.
So
Really?
That's
Because it
too
looks
bad.
badass.
It looks like
It
the
looks
bird.
kind of in the middle,
Yeah,
but
it
it's
looks
like
like the bird.
it's turned to the side.
And,
Well, they suck then.
and the
That's all I'm
snake
saying.
actually
It's
can
the
wrap
bird to
around
me.
Roadblock, and you
Yeah.
can relate this. You can relive the scene
Yeah.
when he was on Once a Man with Roadblock when he was blind, which is kind of cool.
I will say I love the box art.
Yes.
That box
That is
art is if it came in like a poster, I would buy it.
So that
Yeah,
means
yeah. No, I agree. That's good art. I like that.
So you're gonna have Globius come out eventually. You had
Oh, Globulus, yeah.
he's gonna be Globius coming out, and then
the figure you couldn't play with, who had to just lay down on the side all the time.
Snake.
Yeah, it was such.
Yeah.
At least make it.
So what's gonna happen is that
wired,
probably
you can-
with the
Mama Bear
you
says
turn
it's
the,
not even a
tail.
hand. What the hell is it?
Nemesis Immortal is coming out. It's with Nemesis, not Immortal, it's Enforcer.
That's not a hand.
But yeah, so this
That's
Cobra
no
Commander is
specification.
definitely gonna. This is definitely what I want. I want this.
I like the little knife
I will
with it
get
too.
it.
That's nice.
I will get it.
Yeah, that is sharp. I like a good Cobra Commander.
And then you have the 2-pack. You have Orion Pax and Megatron. So basically, it's based off the new cartoon that's coming out, the new
Yeah.
Transformers in December. Legacy United 2-pack Transformers. I might get this one, the
$74.
Megatron.
$74 for
Yeah.
that. That
Yeah,
Optimus
it was
Prime looks
crazy.
like shit transformed.
They're,
Yeah, I know, but
they're
I like the
super
Megatron.
small. They're small
Yeah.
too. They're not that
Yeah.
big.
Nah. This is a
The
hard
Megatron
pass.
looks good as Megatron, but transformed. I see.
Yeah.
Hard
Bring back the
pass on
goddamn
both of
gun. It's a fucking
Yeah.
gun.
Yeah,
Transform into a fucking gun.
it's like
Come
a
on.
tank. I know.
Keep transforming him into stupid shit.
He hasn't been in gun in like 30, 40 years.
I don't get. That's what made him cool as shit.
I know.
Transformed to a badass fucking gun.
The gun didn't even look cool.
You can't do shit like that
The
anymore.
toy.
Because little shit like that rattles the snowflakes out there.
Crazy.
Yes, because snowflakes are buying toy guns.
No, snowflakes are freaking crying for
Boy,
every little
guns.
fucking thing. Oh, can't do this, can't do that.
Ow.
Well, what you want to do is illegal in 48 states.
You know what? Fucking snowflakes are illegal in 48 states too. That would have been.
What do they do?
Snowflake.
How do they
All your
sound
crying
bad?
you did for Star Wars? Wah, Star
Oh,
Wars.
freaking those are freaking snowflakes. Yeah, so this is another GI Joe coming out for Super 7. So you have the snake armor, the Crimson variant.
I like it, but I don't like the price point.
I know, $124.99. Yeah, they can keep it.
That's yeah. I would
But it's
go.
actually pretty big. This is actually it's like a tall. It's like the Megatron and Soundwave they had, and the it's a big toy. That's why it's that much
Yes.
money.
Character inside doesn't come out. He's just like you just throw a case right back over him.
Yeah, I'll buy this. I'll buy the smaller one, the Action Force version from the UK before I buy
So
that.
also GI Joe Super 7 is coming out with the O-ring Joes. They're going to be making the smaller Joes, the 3/4 scale. So those are, the new ones are coming out. They have a Cobra Commander ready. They have a Duke ready coming out. So
Nice.
yes, so Mesco Toys is coming out 1/12 scale. Snake Eyes to go along with the other Joes that came out: Firefly, Roadblock, and Destro. They still haven't had a Cobra Commander that came out yet, and there's no Zartan yet. So I'm pissed off of that.
That's a nice weapons assortment that he comes
Yeah,
with.
it is. A lot of
And
pieces.
Mezco always has a decent amount of accessories. They always have.
And the
and-
soft good clothing, which is really cool.
A lot of people will buy the figures and just for the accessories.
Look at all the
Is he in
hands.
an HK.
You got 2, 4, 6, 8. You got the 10. Yeah,
The weapons are nice. You look at all the
A lot of
guys.
weapons.
It's like,
Yeah.
there's
You got
an
the-
HK there. There's 2 Uzis there. They do those clips come out of
Yeah.
the guns? That's
Yeah.
badass.
that's crazy.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So they
Sure
really get
enough.
down.
No
They're very down to the nitty gritty. Mesco Toys. This is probably and this is a con. So it's a Mesco con. So when San Diego Con comes, they have like the little sub cons that go along with it, and this is
Yeah.
going to be an exclusive. I can see this is pretty cool. This will probably sell out pretty fast. Snake Eyes.
It's 1/12 scale, so that has to be pretty big.
It's small. It's about
Small?
it's like an 8-inch figure. Yeah.
There's a lot of small pieces to lose. Although, I guess nobody takes things out of the box anymore.
Here we go. This is all Styx, right? I didn't see this.
Yeah, this just came out this week that they announced the place they announced it had to take it down because it wasn't supposed to be leaked yet or shown off yet. So we got the.
I think it was a cool place. They had to take it down. So.
Right. So these are metal TARDISes.
Pardon me.
These are metal TARDISes. You got your regular blue, and then you got your Paradise Towers painted pink version.
It's retardus.
And then here you got your 15th Doctor sonic screwdriver, and it flips open.
Actually, I thought that was shoe soles to put them in your shoes.
What shoe soles are you wearing?
Are these toys sold with a small can of pocket mace to beat off the people that they're going to try to bully you and beat you up?
I don't know. That's
screwdriver with these toys.
I just got one question about the screwdriver sticks.
Sure,
I'm almost a buyer. Does it vibrate?
Not that I'm aware of.
No, I'm out.
Hey.
He will be adding that sonic screwdriver to his collection. I think he has all of them.
That's always cool to see some Doctor Who stuff come out for the Doctor Who fans out there.
I will be getting these. I don't know if I'll get the screwdriver, but I'll at least get the TARDIS.
That's pretty cool, metal.
Yeah.
Who makes it? What company makes this?
Character Options.
Okay.
Threw some Diamond exclusives in as well.
Yep.
Yeah, I threw some comic books in here. You got Phoenix. You got your Spider-Man Reign 2, X-Men. There's an Amazing Spider-Man Black and White, Goblin.
Oh, I like that.
And then the Ultimates.
Wow, Styx got some quality slide work tonight. Thank you, Styx, for this.
I think I always do pretty good with the slides.
Yeah,
these are I don't believe these are all SDCC like con exclusives. Like I think you'll be able to get them online.
You probably can.
So
a lot of the exclusives go on sale on the websites. A lot of these
well sometimes there's like one or two that are con specific. Like you have to get them at the con when you're there, and then afterwards, after the con, if they still have some left, then they go on to whatever website. Usually, like San Diego Comic-Con has their own site for exclusives, or Reed Pop, the company that runs San Diego. So I think that's it for slide this week. And that's just the write-up. That's just the write-up for them.
Yeah.
That's nice. The X-Men one's a Tony Daniel one. That's nice.
Thank you. That was good.
Oh, and they're all limited to 3,000. That's not bad.
Out of all the toys, which ones do you think? I definitely like the Cobra Commander. That's the only thing.
I think the Cobra Commander was the winner.
I think Commander's going to get every one of them. Rewind the tape.
Well, you know what? The funny thing is that you know what's funny about the whole thing with the toys? That because of the portal, they want you to buy all the toys at once. It'll be hard to buy individual ones because you have a window of an hour to put it in your cart to get it.
Where's this portal?
You know how quick you'd have to be to get into your go put it in your cart and check out.
Yeah,
you're not going to get everything.
You're not going to get everything, and there's like certain times that these things are coming out. So if you're trying to get something, if a couple of things, you might be able to get one thing. Mm-hmm. Well, listen, this is going to be on Hasbro Pulse after the con. They'll have this on the. So
this would be the one if I'm going in there and I have to get it quick. This would be the one I would get because the other ones are kind of expensive.
Yeah,
and I think they'll be around a little bit longer than this one.
I'm surprised it's only $40. I'm surprised. You know,
and I think it's going to be a decent sized figure. Those like that Zartan that you had there. I don't know if it's going to be the same size or not.
Yeah, it is the same size. It's
like an 8-inch.
Yeah, it's the classifieds.
It's classified.
It's a 6-inch.
So there you go.
Dom, if you can only get one of the things in this toy slide, you're only allowed to get one. Which one would you get?
This
one?
Yeah, this one.
This one is
I'm getting the best. I'm getting the lunch boxes.
The term
you know
that
what?
those
I do like
Transformers.
the lunchbox.
Listen, this might be changed. So the once a man thing might be changed because you can't say once a man anymore.
Well, technically, he says I was a man. So
I wasn't what I was once a man because he was. I was a man. He had the freaking roadblock told him to shut up.
It's his choice. He can be a man if he wants to be a man.
he doesn't want. He definitely didn't want to be a snake.
No, but the funny thing is that I love it when
we like snakes on this channel.
When Roadblock turned around and said, "Shut up already! You once a man."
Cobra!
Cobra! La, 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 la.
Oh boy!
Yeah, I'm still thoroughly impressed by
was
the
that?
by the.
I don't know what that was.
Cobra La, son. Come on.
Yeah. Some of the prices on these are like that.
We'll
The
be
snake
doing a
armor
G.I. Joe
way too high.
watch party.
Transformers. It's not worth it for $75.
Damn, Joe.
There you go.
Had to have that ready, did you?
Joe's got like a magic hat. He just pulls this shit out of
It
it.
really does. What the fuck?
Actually, G.I. Joe is right now is one of the hottest properties. They got a lot of Joe stuff coming out from different companies, and it's good that the relaunch on what's the company Skybound in Image.
Yeah, it's definitely a good bounce back for Transformers and G.I. Joe stuff.
There was supposed to be a new Joe cartoon coming out, and I haven't heard anything about it. It was supposed to come out I think it was a Lady J cartoon.
Where'd you read that at?
On Amazon Prime. It was a while ago, a couple of years, like maybe 2 years ago. They were talking about it.
Yeah. Amazon Prime lost a lot of that.
Yeah.
I always try to watch the newer G.I. Joe cartoons sometimes on YouTube because they'll just like run them consistently on something.
Oh yeah, the whole
but then they seem to run them out of order, and I'm like, okay, I don't.
Let me tell you something.
I hate that.
One of the best,
fucking outrageous.
One of the best Joe episodes was when Shipwreck gets taken by Cobra, and he has a concussion. He can't remember anything, and they all wax. They all turn to wax. And they all melt
with the sensoids.
Yeah, that was actually a good episode.
That's a good one. Yeah.
This was a good episode until you guys started talking about G.I. Joe all the time.
Well, gentlemen, if you haven't subbed yet, we definitely suggest you sub up at Rennavision, Kingdom of Nerds, Styx. I have a page where when I feel like it, I put stuff up. Definitely follow Dom when he's in a toy mood on IG, because he's if you like fat, you're gonna see a lot of fat, a lot of celebs, a lot of signatures. So follow Dom there on Dom Tubber Old Man Fett on IG.
Is anybody going to NickelCon this weekend?
No.
Up in Buffalo?
No.
In Buffalo this weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah. Too busy this weekend already.
Yeah,
I didn't know about it.
My nephew's graduation. So
Styx is busy. Wink, wink. Yeah, we got.
Yeah. I'm doing something.
Yeah.
Anything but something.
Always watch CBSI Hot 10 on Fridays, which leads into us. Check out the boys on SNS tomorrow night. I don't know if Matt.
Who's going to be on SNS tomorrow night?
Give us an idea what's going on there.
Anyone but Styx.
Yeah.
I don't know, they want you on there. They think that's where you belong, Dom.
I said I belong in the Mount Rushmore of Rennavision. So you know what?
The Mount Rushmore of Rennavision. You can have that mountain by yourself.
Hey, listen, I'll keep getting to the top of that mountain to become Uno number one.
You can join the dark side guys on Sundays, and they'll tell you why you're wrong about any theory you have on Star Wars.
I keep getting cut off by
Not
Marco.
me. Not
Marco
me. I tell the truth. I tell the truth. And
Marco does not allow me to talk my piece when I need to.
Well,
you know how and everybody loves Marco, but you know how nice.
Really? Do they?
I'm obligated. I'm obligated to say that.
You under contract. I accept that.
But last Sunday's show when Marco was out, man, it was just like
I know, it was so calm. It
flowed. Wayseeker was letting people say their piece and stuff. It was.
I know. It was nice and smooth.
It was nice.
Marco's a bully.
Marco's a bully.
I'm sure you guys will have plenty to say about this week's episode of Acolyte. And
I don't know if I can stand it this week. There's just going to be Wayseeker's going to be drooling. It's going to be
yeah.
He'll be drooling or drowning in his tears for his character dying there.
Well, listen, you're gonna have Marco telling me I'm wrong 18% of the time, I'm wrong. I'm like, yo, dude, I can never get anything right with you.
You guys are all wrong.
You don't have the best.
You guys are all wrong 80% of the time. I mean,
yeah, true.
Again, it always ends up being
that's the fun part about
Star Wars is written at this level for these shows, and you guys' theories are somewhere
Up
around
there.
here.
Yes. Complicated storylines for Star Wars never pans out ever.
They keep it pretty straightforward. Yeah. And then, of course, on Wednesdays you can always watch the Tack Boys. I didn't get a chance to see them this week. I'm not sure what they did this past week.
Yeah, I missed it too.
I had no power. So
don't forget Tuesdays they're doing their spoiler Star Wars reviews. They're not doing that anymore?
Yeah, they did that this week.
Yeah, we're gonna do it.
Yeah, they did it this week, but they're excessively random in terms of when they pop up and when they will do them. But you can look for the alert. They have been putting them up normally.
Yeah. We got 3 more episodes, so thank God the 3 more episodes are up, so we can.
So you can bitch and complain about there's no Star Wars.
Yeah.
You're getting old.
And if you want to see pure excitement, there's nothing more exciting than a spoiler-free reaction to something where you're not allowed to talk about details of the show that you just watched. So,
but spoiler-free.
And listen, I can't wait for we do non-spoilers for the Skeleton Crew in December. Can't wait for that.
Non-spoilers. What are you talking about?
Yeah, let's get through this month. Let's not worry about December.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Hey, listen.
Enjoy
the months are going by quick. You got 5 months of craziness about to happen, so don't worry about it.
What happened?
I don't need any more craziness.
Oh, jeez.
It will be. It'll be crazy times.
Marco yells a lot. Damien really knows Marco. I mean, it's like he's nailing it.
He does. That's Marco. He yells a lot, and your opinion will always be wrong.
Exactly. He knows everything, though.
You know, and stay tuned for a new show coming. Tales from the Casuals. Star Wars show. Oh my, never mind.
A little on the nose. Bruce, what do you got going on this week?
Sunday we got FOC. We're gonna talk about some. We're gonna. I think we're gonna talk about this whole 9/9 thing this Sunday.
9/9.
Stupid theory that 9/9s are killing 9/8s, even though there's no data to back this up.
Oh, I didn't know you're okay.
And then Monday we're gonna do some hot topics, some news, some movie talk, maybe do a spotlight on Al Pacino, maybe.
My only suggestion this week is please leave Shrek news out of there. There were 2 Shrek news stories last week.
Oh my God.
That went on for about a half hour discussing Shrek, which made me want to stab myself in the eyes.
And then Tuesdays at 3 p.m. I have the Power Hour with me and Max Mandalorian from MME, where we'll talk about
Power Hour comics.
No, we talk about trending news of the day.
I'm out. Sorry.
Of course you're out.
They're scared of boobies over there on those channels.
Oh, Max is scared of penis. He will not watch inappropriate shows that shows nudity. Icky, boobies, icky. But I understand that's his upbringing, so I will respect his religious upbringing.
I like boobs. I like boobs a lot.
Shut up.
Just a reminder, you can scan the QR code and grab a Spotify mix up there as well.
Scan the QR code for the latest hit music from the latest hot bands.
There will be nothing that is new on that list. I can tell you that much.
I'm down. Let's do it. Let's do a wrestling show. I'm down.
Yeah,
You got time?
Do it. I'll do it.
You guys love your
I saw
wrestling.
that. Did I see that? So wrestling is going to Netflix now, and Triple H said all bets are off. It's going to be like rated R. Heavy
Yeah,
shit.
edgier,
attitude era all over again.
Cursing, more inclusive language.
Doesn't I don't know. I don't know how parents feel about their kids, young kids. I know a lot of young kids are fans of that stuff, but how edgy can they go with a young audience
back
like
in the
that?
90s when they had the attitude era.
Have you ever seen this thing called the internet?
I was gonna say,
I missed that.
Deadpool did it for Marvel. I mean, it's just like a different audience, right? You just like,
yeah.
I don't. Maybe they need to do different storylines for that or something, so that you
Not the whole fact. Back in the attitude era, it was edgier. They had things but it wasn't like crazy where they cursed, but they had adult themes. Come on, Val Venus. They had Val. His name is Val Penis. Val Venus. Walker, hello, ladies. He took the freaking towel off. He got his dick chopped off in
what?
When he was seeing a girl.
What? This is why I stopped watching wrestling back then.
He was seeing a girl, and there was like a group of they had like a bunch of Asian henchmen and stuff like that. They took a sword out. It was like funny. The stories are funny. They had a lot of freaking adult themed stories.
What's funny about getting your pecker cut off? That's not
nothing. Nothing at all.
They used to have the mud wrestling. They had the mud wrestling. They used to have they used to have the lingerie fights. Bring that back. Come on, man.
So if they do lingerie fights on Netflix, are they actually going to actually rip the bras off this time accidentally, or no? They can't.
Well, there was a video.
They can't
do that.
That might get me to watch wrestling.
I don't think they can go that far, though. I mean, that's I don't think you can do that.
No, I mean, in theory, you can if it's on Netflix and they rate it appropriately.
Right? Because
if they have if they show women's boobs, they're gonna have to show male penises.
Well, I mean, but
I know it's Netflix.
You got to get past the live audience thing, but I've never been to a play are there plays live plays where there's nudity?
Yes.
Yes.
So there you go.
Sure.
I mean, so it's like
they'll just have two different ones. One without and one the Snyder cut.
There you go, Joe. This is for you.
Well, I'm thinking about the live audience. That's what I was thinking.
She's one of the girls, Tiffany Stratton, who's wrestling now. She was in Madison Square Garden looking like that today.
Well, I don't think they could do nudity with children in the audience.
In oil, Jello, or mud pit.
You just make it rated R. I mean, leave it up to the parents.
They used to have mud Jello fights. Come on.
Yeah, spaghetti wrestling. That's pretty.
It's like a rated R movie. You got to it's rated R.
Jed, I think it depends on what city and state. What city and state they film it in, because a lot of that stuff is illegal in a lot of
different
states.
statutes. Yeah. True.
Most
Jedi calm down. Wrestling isn't softcore porn. Well, shit.
Well, I don't. That's the only thing that's gonna get me to watch wrestling is if they implement that kind of stuff. I can't watch it otherwise. It's just
Damn you,
Dom. You got some really hot girls in wrestling. You got Jada Parker, who's in NXT. She is sexy as all hell. Jada Parker right there. A lot of girls, man. A lot of girls.
And before we go, I have a preview for FOC for Sunday for all you fans of Street Fighter.
Udon.
There you go. Swimsuit special.
Another great publisher, by the way. Udon, go to their website to check out their exclusives because they have great exclusives. And a lot of these things slip out and people get very excited about them, buying them in stores. But a lot of these covers you can buy at Udon's direct site. So they ship pretty well as well.
So check out my Sunday show for more FOC picks.
Good times. Well, I appreciate everybody hanging out. Jedi, it was fantastic having you. Hopefully we see you more often whenever you can make it, buddy. I know we're kicking your ass.
We miss you, Jedi.
We do.
It's good to have you on here. Absolutely.
It's fun.
That's it.
Yeah.
Well, listen,
I believe everybody. I think
it's
kind of fake, though. I don't think you believe. I don't think so.
I've messaged you.
I messaged you too. He doesn't respond. He just likes the message. Doesn't respond, but he likes it.
He did message me. Yeah, he's messaged me. We'll make sure I was doing okay. He's true. He's true. He did that.
No, you know the chair's always open for you, Jedi.
Dom Tober. Bruce did it. Dom didn't. Dom never messaged me.
Dom is selfish.
You mean he didn't chaos stream you 75 reels to look at?
Dom shows his love through his movie clips and shit.
It's good stuff. Well, like I said, chair's always here for you, Jedi. So we always love having you here.
Thanks.
So always welcome. Anytime of the show, pop on in. And I don't know what we're doing next week. It's day after the 4th of July? 4th of July, Thursday this week?
Yeah.
Let's do a spotlight when we go off.
Oh, next weekend. I don't know if I want to be here. So
maybe
it's weird having holidays in the middle of the week. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
It is.
I'll be here.
Especially if you have to go back to work on Friday. There's nothing worse than
it sucks
being off that day that you get all drunk and then the next day you got to go back to work. That's not fun.
Well, people having a long weekend. They're off on Wednesday and then Thursday, Friday. My wife has Thursday, Friday off.
Yeah. She's a state worker?
What?
No, that's never mind. I'll ask you later.
That's nice. So everybody have a wonderful 4th of July.
Definitely.
We
have a good 4th.
We'll see you all
good weekend.
Next week. Bye.